everybody. I'm going to take us into the intro and then I shall be back. Okay, what the hell? And I'll be right back. Give Misfits some time to get in here. Oh, Kath, you didn't turn your speakers down. Sorry, I didn't turn my speaker down on my tablet. Okay, I hope everybody's having a good day. It's a beautiful day outside. Beautiful day. Here, anyway. Hopefully tonight I will have some time to download some different backgrounds. And I got my plan set up to start dual streaming. I was going to do it today, but I've got to play with it. I'm going to dual stream to Kick starting tomorrow. I've had my Kick channel set up. I just haven't had a chance to look at it to dual stream. I'm going to do all that. And yeah, so if you're on Kick and you go to Kick, it's Kathy P91. Okay, here's the intro, everybody. Oh, let me share screen. That would probably be nice, huh? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not leaving YouTube. I like YouTube. And honestly, I don't know what kind of a support I'll get over there. Because hell, channels I've supported for years couldn't even be bothered to acknowledge that I have one. When I, been said by multiple, whatever. Never mind. All right, let's go to the intro.
Home in the valley, home in the city, home isn't pretty, ain't no home for me.
Why is it not playing it?
Home in the darkness, home on the highway, home isn't my way, home I'll never be. Burn out the day, burn out the night. Can't see noise, don't put up a fight.
this month I wish was over. Oh, I don't want to share screen. Um, yeah, I wish it was over. Anyway, the closer the days get, the worse, I guess, my anxiety or just whatever. It's heightened, and I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that. Hold on 1 second. I gotta blow my nose. Okay, sorry about that, everybody. Oh, had to, yeah. Um, sorry, I got a phone call right. Believe me, if there would have been any time, I would have postponed this live. But anyway, there wasn't. So it was only like 30 seconds. So, yeah. Hey, Cat 1961. Hey, Lindsay. Hey, Cathy's. Hey, Hope for Snoopy. Oh. Hey, Tanya. Hey, Vanessa. Why is it not going on? Oh, come on. Okay. No. Hey, Biobo. It's beautiful out today. Thanks, Lindsay. Well, it's Kathy P 91. I'll sit down and figure out how to I guess I just add the same source link to my StreamYard like I did YouTube, and then it will just simultaneously stream from both. Because I'm not leaving YouTube though. I'm not, unless I have to, But I don't know. I just really think that it's beneficial. It will be beneficial to have a backup because of how YouTube is, how things are going. Hey, Kim. Um, I'm still thinking about Rumble too. I mean, if I could just stream, but that's a lot of people, and you're asking people to support multiple different platforms, and that's one of the reasons why I pulled back. It's, hey, Miss B. I mean, I don't know. That's just me. It's just my thinking. Um, yeah, Kathy P91. There you go. I floated in the idea nonsense last night. I think it would help for dual income too. Well, you gotta get monetized over there and keep a steady. There's numbers you gotta always meet over there. So, hey, I'm gonna give it a shot. That's all I can do. Thank you, Nancy. That's all I can do. No harm, no foul. If I'm not happen because I can't do um 2 and 3 streams a day. I can't. I've got littles. I work. I can't do that. So as long as I can, and sometimes I'll do a stream over there and not on YouTube when spring break's going to be here the end of next week, so that'll make things honestly a little easier for me. And free up a little bit more time because I'll know in advance when I need to have my sitter here. I also have several days off in a row that I took off for spring break to do, because some of it I'm going to spend with the littles. Doing, we always do something. We always do something. But yeah, so I took a few days off, so I'll be able to really mess around with things. And yes, I'm clicking my lighter. After a phone call I just got, you would too. But anyway, hey Natalie, that one's about dead. Oh, thank you, Tanya. I'm going to give it a shot. Can't hurt, right? It can't hurt, and it can only help. And it'll bring in a little bit more money, and maybe I could work less, on and just be able to concentrate more on YouTube and kick streams. But we'll see. We'll see. Mm. Well, I got really bummed out news this morning. I can't return my Keurig because it was a gift and I don't have a receipt, and it's not doesn't show that it was purchased on my Amazon account. That sucks because the thing is like 4.5 months old, maybe 5, whatever. Okay, of course. But anyway, at least they took the time to answer me back, even though it was just the bot answering me back. I'm sure, but I'm we'll have a new Keurig in a couple days. It'll be here. I can't. I need my coffee. I need that cup of coffee in the morning. I mean, it's not like I used it all day long. I used it in the morning for one cup of coffee. That's it. That's all. And it was the Keurig K Express, not the mini, the one above the mini, the K Express that has the detachable water on it and stuff, or water cylinder and stuff on it. And yeah, so at Christmas time, they around the holidays, they were on sale for a great price. Well, that of course not now, but I found one, so a good deal, and I'm excited. Well, the kids used it to make hot chocolate. To make, well, I used it to make the kids hot chocolate, but not that often. So not every day. It just bummed me out because they're supposed to be heavy duty. And they're supposed to last, and it kind of pulled me back from getting another one, because everybody's told me about other brands that they've used that they have, and some have had both, and the other brands not nowhere near as expensive, and they last longer. But that's their experience. I don't know. I don't know. It's just par for the course for me, though. If something's gonna break, it's gonna break for me. That's just how it's always been. Seriously, that's just how it always been. Just like this morning, I had all this shit I had to print up, and I hate doing that because it's such a waste of paper. Hey, Carl, you hate Kick? Oh, I'm not all the. Yeah, I'm gonna figure out how you can turn some of that stuff off. You don't think it will be? I don't know. A lot of people don't think. I don't know. I know other people that went to Kick and they didn't stay. They loved it and up talked it for the first couple weeks, and then boom, that was the extent of it. Because I think over there you got to maintain your numbers. I'm not sure. I have to look into it all more. But well, not maintain, but you know what I mean. I don't know. It works different. But anyway, I don't know. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna give Rumble a shot too. We'll see what takes. There's a sidebar, but what do you think about Britney Spears getting arrested? Not shocked. Not shocked at all. Do I think she's gonna get a slap on the wrist? Yeah, probably some community service. Hell, she doesn't need to worry about having her license suspended. She can afford a driver. You know? Nothing surprises me about people anymore. And come on, she's been off the chains forever and ever and ever. I mean, do you watch the videos she posts? Jesus. Uh, I was actually just looking at that a little bit ago, Miss B. Straight talker. She claims she's clean. I don't know. I I think that her care, her mental health, ha- and this burns my ass because she can afford the best of the best. But I truly believe that her mental health has not been managed the way it should have been over the years. I think it was more about totally controlling her instead of helping. Um, and maybe it's just the way they are. I don't know, but it's a messed up situation. You know what's really crazy about it all is how many times have we seen this shit going on with these super talented people? It's like if you're blessed to be super talented, you're a fucking wacko. Seriously. Yeah, I hear you, Kat. Well, like I said, I'm not leaving YouTube. This is still going to be my main. I'm I'm not one for big change. Look, I've got enough changing going on right now. I can't even begin to deal with anything else. And right now I'm okay on YouTube. Let's see what happens. I just think a backup wouldn't hurt anybody. I don't know. It's been fucking wild, but people just you tell me how what someone chooses to do with their Discord, which is really your private Discord, it's your Discord. What the hell is so interesting about it and such big news that you got to fire up a live to talk about what somebody's doing with their Discord as far as, cleaning it out or what they, how to get in it or whatever. That's live worthy. That's the best you can come up with as content. Or because how somebody pronounces locale and wants to do their own list of a locale. That but it just kept the comment kept going back to no, that's not how it's pronounced. It burns my ass. It drives me crazy. It's low cow, not low cow. And I'm like, that's really why you did a fucking live. Tell me that you are not really just reviewing these people because you truly have disdain for them. It's not about calling out their content, saying, no, that's misinformation. No, 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 no. It's about just something to jab at them with. Oh, you're gonna see. um, I don't know. And then we got raving lunatics going up on a raving lunatics panel, and I loved every minute of it, even though me personally, would have fucking laughed right in their faces and then said, "Yeah, bye, bitch." But after I would have muted them and just let them go ahead while we were laughing at them. Um, what the fuck is going on these streets? And then Karma rules. What happened? Look at where you ran. Just saying. I don't get it, man. Oh, okay. She sounds like the crazy cat lady from Jeepers Creepers. Yeah, so did that Jamie. Did you hear that Jamie? That Brittany's other sim? Ugh. And I only know about it because it was sent to me. Otherwise, I wouldn't know because I don't watch him. Um, and also because Soup reviewed some of it. That's another reason how I caught because the clip I got was just like, oh, here's a 10-second clip. Go check it out. Well, I never went and checked it out because I don't watch them. But I seen Soups, and if she played, I was losing it. I was. Well, something strange there. I don't know, Carl. I don't. Janie used all her words, didn't she? Laugh out loud. Hey, Nashville boy mom. Oh, it worked. Yeah, I got. Man, I was in Granny's this morning and I was just doing reviews so I could listen and chat a little bit, She did this fucking jump scare. She showed this video of this chick, and even Granny wasn't ready for it. Fucking Granny, fucking, or the way she reacted, I busted out laughing. I ended up hitting my keyboard, and somebody got a fucking credit increase. But I was giving it anyway. I just, they were going to get they were getting it anyway. It was just funny. It was like, well, damn, they were meant to have that. I watched Rumble and it was okay. A Kick is horrible. I'll stick with YouTube. Yeah, see, a lot of people don't really want to. That's why YouTube will stay, for me, my main hub. I mean, I'm going to do something for a backup. Can't hurt to have a couple extra bucks coming in if it ever gets to that. But just to have a backup is basically, yeah. Wow, I can't believe this lighter's dying already. Well, my goodness, that's what I get for buying Dollar Tree's versions of Bics. Because I got tired of just buying it, spending $3 for a Bic just to sit here and flick my Bic and waste it. So I was at Dollar Tree and they had imitation Bics, and I grabbed some, and you get like two for $1.50. Yeah, I know now. I know why. um, I don't like cake eater. Yeah, I'm not a cake eater. Oh God, the kids are already on their way home. It's been a wild day. Been a wild day. But I only had to work for 4 hours today, so I was happy. But there's hate baiting. I can't do it. Yeah, there is hate baiting. There is hate baiting. Yes, there is. Absolutely. I just don't get the. I mean, how is it contact? How is it? I mean, I'm not about to fire up a live because X, Y, and Z decided to clean out their Discord or do a live saying, "Oh my God, you see what they charge?" I, how is that? Whatever. It, I don't know. I don't know. Would it be? Could it enter in the conversation? Absolutely. But I'm not going to do a live just for that. I mean, because really, at the end of the day, what do you care? You're not paying to get in it, so what do you care? It's not your money being used, so. Oh, there's big time hate baiting. Oh yeah. Oh, she tried kick. It didn't do good for her. Mine did that too, Kim. I didn't. I couldn't figure it out to stop it. And after a couple hundred times of using kick, it finally started putting it in there. They have excellent customer service. Oh, good. That's awesome. Yeah, I hear there you actually get to talk to a person too. Um, like I said, I'm gonna check it out and see what happens, and it is what it is. But YouTube will stay my main platform. I like YouTube. I just don't like the way YouTube does things. I don't like that TOS only comes into play when they feel like it should come into play. And it's not even a human, it's a bot. And it's next to impossible to get even contact with a human unless you have, over 100K subs. And then even then, some of those, sometimes you don't either. And they rely on the bots to determine if someone should have a channel or not. Come on now, come on. Hey, Brooke. Some YouTubers go live to talk about lots of topics. Doesn't mean they fired up a live to talk about XYZ. Well, yeah, this one was fired up for XYZ. I did just like if she even entertains Lemon Dick. Hey, Rocky. It's very yeah, me too. I'm I'm really surprised about that because of the stuff she claims she stands on, and then she supports the shit he does. That surprises me. I'm not. That does. I do too. I talk about a lot of different things, but that's not what that was about. To be honest, I prefer Rumble. Not about the flashes. Kick only hold your content for 30 days. Rumble holds your content like YouTube does. Plus, those kicks cost. Oh, they do. I haven't checked into none of that either. See, that's another thing I was worried about. I didn't want, it's too much to ask people to support multiple platforms to me. And yeah, see, I haven't even looked into what it costs to do any of that because I haven't. I've watched some streams over there, and I sub to, I follow Nonsense and Granny and Clue, and I've watched Clues, but I've not sent any of them. What do they call them? Hypes or whatever. Yeah, see, I didn't know that. See, that's what things I'll have to find out. It may just be a Rumble thing I do. Like I said, it's I'm doing it, for I think it's just good to have somebody in the background. Hey Debbie, welcome to Poolside. You've been a misfit for 16 months. Brought is a better name for her. Thank you, Debbie, for the 16 months. I appreciate that. Um, so do all that YouTube stuff, the thumbs up, the like, the share, the comments, the little emojis, and hey, we got a goal and we got memberships. You can be a misfit. If you don't, that's fine too. And heck, if you got to give the thumbs down, it's engagement, okay? It's engagement. So I'm going to show a bunch of different things today because that's. I did find Toasty on Rumble. I like her. Yeah, I watched Toasty on Rumble. I think she's going to do a kick to her. She already did something like that. Wow, Debbie, you put it in there 3 times. It's letting you know. On my end, it's showing 3 times. That's wild. Hey, everybody on the vertical side. Uh, yeah, this is wild. Oh, if anybody could pull it up with a regular, steady audience, her and Cletus definitely could. Yes. No, I get it. But yeah, I do think that their channel will be a mainstay over there. I really do. I think Clue would be a mainstay any platform she goes on. She's entertaining. Okay. Let me bring up my videos. I believe I saved them all. Oh, I always say that. Then when I go to look for them, they're not there, or only part of them will be there. Okay. So, y'all know the center's been going hard on Brittany. Y'all know that, right? So, we'll watch a little bit of this. This is from Spitfire Spotlight. I will be dropping her link. If you're not subbed up, please do. Please go check out her channel. She's also on Rumble, which I do use her streams from Rumble. You all know that. Um, and I do it with permission, of course. Well, I don't know, Hope. People will disagree with that. Yeah, there's been big talks about that. I don't know. I'll stay out of that one. Okay. Okay, where's the sound? It didn't share screen. Oh, come on. Hold on. It didn't share screen. Shit. I only did it twice. Damn it. I keep forgetting. Oh, can't wait to get all this shit done. I'm gonna buy me a nice new system to stream with. No more generic cheap shit because it doesn't pay. It just costs you more money anyway. Okay.
That deep hole guy. Anytime, motherfucker. Come take a link if you want.
Okay, we'll back it up. We didn't.
Yeah, you might want to just. Let me say, the drama today. Didn't think about.
Whoa,
last
come
week.
on now.
I want to say exactly.
News 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, etc.
We're gonna have a lot of drama today. I had time to sit and think about what I want to say exactly, and boy, oh boy, do I have something to say. I had to watch last night's on replay. I'm still behind with the rest of last week. Yeah, you might want to just pass over all of that, dude. It got ugly. Turns out Brittany J's a fucking backstabbing pretend friend, and she's surrounded by people that are just slightly dumber and slightly crazier than her. Angela clips and giggles. You're trash, girl. You're absolute trash. That deep hole guy. Anytime, motherfucker. Come take a link if you want one. Tell me how I hate women. Are you a woman? Because you're a punk bitch. Yeah.
Deep hole is the new replacement for Lemon, in my opinion. Him and his old lady Jada. Now look, I've heard things about him and her that aren't so nice. I don't know if it's true. I don't watch the polls. All I know is they're trying to build a channel off BJ by doing clips against on anybody that BJ hates, which is Queen, and they're jumping the bandwagon. So and he runs his mouth like crazy in BJ's chat and says the most and actually repeats a lot of the lies that Lemon Dick has told. He actually repeats them in BJ's chat. But yeah, from what the streets are saying, not grifting all the way. I mean, wanting that 40 ounce? Just saying.
I'm feeling caffeinated and snarky today. I did have time to think about what I wanted to talk about today. I'm not reacting. I'm responding. Huge difference. Hey, Brittany J, if you're out there, take a link, bitch. If your bitch ass boyfriend behind you wants to take a link, tell him to take a link. See if you fucking pretend Christians got something to say to me.
Oh, I am Debbie.
A great Epstein video yesterday.
That's why I'm taking my time.
I don't know how to take those compliments. I'm afraid to listen to it because I'm not a true crime guy. Let's keep it real. Although, in covering crackhead Turner over there, I do have some experience dealing with covering crooks and criminals and felons, but it's a whole nother bag of worms. And the shit's invading my dreams. Like, I've been dreaming about it, being kidnapped for telling the truth. But I scan around YouTube and I see people are just writing conspiracies and all kinds of other weird shit. So I'm not so concerned about them coming for little old me in my Chromebook. Well, I can summarize it for you, but actually I couldn't. It was such a mess, dude. It was just, the lightning was just lighting up the whole room. The cat's looking at me like, what the fuck is that? That's what he is. He's been clipping. I don't know if you know this, but there's an option for viewers of a live stream to clip sections right in the YouTube app. You can clip things. I don't know if he doesn't know that I can see that he's clipping me, but he's been clipping me for 6 months, putting it on his little dirty channel with 2 subscribers, and just, he hates women. Hey, are you a woman, bitch? I don't know what you're talking about.
Well,
the women in my life.
I don't like him, but I dislike you a hell of a lot more, and he's not far off on that one.
I get along with great. It's just these low life garbage women on YouTube.
You talk to women. You treat women like pieces of shit, no matter who they are. You think that you could come on and go into your chat, cuss everybody out, get pissed off because they're not sending you super chats, even though you're not about the money. You don't grift. The hell you don't grift. And then turn around and say, well, it was just, everybody makes mistakes. It's the same old thing. Just like when he did the shit with Brittany. Soup and Jones and all them. Oh, well, he's owning it. We got to, move on. No, it's what he always does. Owning shit. He'll turn right back around and do the same thing over and over again. Come on.
With their disorders. Like, listen, I don't even hate them. I just don't like them. They're bad representation of women. That's what it is. It's got nothing to do with me. But you over there fucking sounding like you forgot to take your medicine, screaming, he hates women. Dude, you don't fucking know me. You ain't shit, bitch. And if you want a link, just holler at your boy. I'll be here for a couple of hours. I bet you won't. And if you do, what are you going to say? You hate women. Well, you got to back that up with some proof. I don't even hate Brittany J. She's just a fucking asshole. She's a bacon-ass, fake Christian asshole. That's what she is. She had to get some boy to come up there.
You're right up there, too.
A pretty pathetic state of affairs if you're going to replace me with some guy that's... No, thank you. Eat a bag of dicks. Lunatics, a proud Catholic. Are you having fish sandwiches today? Oh, damn. Well, yes, she is a backstabbing grifter sinner, but more importantly, she's manipulative. Listen, she ain't manipulating me. maybe it's because I have the ability to fucking think. I don't know. He's just fucking garbage, dude. And this has nothing to do with her bad life choices or her pussy-ass boyfriend that's talking shit behind her. It's got nothing to do with that. She's a liar. She's a grifter, and she's not a very smart person. I mean, that's what it is, man. We got to keep it real. I'm embarrassed that I even fucking rode with that bitch for a whole year. I really am. It's just yuck, dude. Hey, man, I am suffering what they call survivor guilt. It's like, this is what I feel like about the garbage-ass gummy squad. I feel like I was on a train. I started hearing noises I didn't like, so I got off the train. As soon as I got off the train, it pulled away and fucking derailed and exploded all over the place. My opinion is, fuck them. Fuck them. Reality wins. How dare you talk shit on me? I've never said one negative word about you. Don't make me get a dollar store wig and go full fucking parody on your ass, lady. Fuck out of here. They get upset about me saying the word cunt. These bitches were my cheerleaders for a whole year. If I call other people that, they're fine with it. When I say, hey, wait a minute, you're cunts too, then they lose their fucking mind. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. You can't pretend like you've been supporting me for a year and say, oh, we get it. Sinner's not bad to women for a whole fucking year. The second I say, boy, you're trash. You're trash for being an hour late to your own live streams. You're fucking trash for not buying you.
Well, look, he's right about that, but they're also right about what they're saying about him because he is disgusting and vile. But he's right. They sat there and supported it as long as it was being done to her people, as she calls her, haters.
YouTube Premium. How the fuck can't you afford YouTube Premium? What is going on here? Where's your money? I thought your bitch-ass boyfriend behind you had a pocket full of money for lawyers. He can't lend you $12 for YouTube Premium? Fucking trash, dude. You're fucking trash. That's all it's doing. And everyone's like, oh my God, I can't believe you turn on her like that. Nah.
The thing is he can't do anything without cussing and tearing someone down. He can't just, it's impossible for him. And that's why he will stay where he's at. I mean, people can only take it for so long. He still does nothing but hate on women, on Queen. And he's bragging about how he's got new Poyas he's bringing out. What the fuck? It's her personal private life, whatever it is, and he'll twist it and mangle it like he does everything else. God only knows how old it is, but he'll make it his content, something that's none of his business and none of nobody else's business.
On me. Her Discord's garbage. Angela Clips and Giggles, fucking garbage. Tony New York, fucking garbage. Basically, they attacked me in that Discord, and Brittany's too stupid or lazy to do anything about it. So here we are. And you go now.
No. I think you were, because you made comments during your live because you were pissed that she went live on top of you. So then you went into the Discord, and people were pissed at the shit you were saying, the comments you were making, which you often threw shade at Brittany. You threw jabs at Brittany quite a bit. Like you do everybody. And I'm really surprised about somebody that's back in that chat. I never thought that person would ever go back in there. And I was shocked when I was told. And I know I say things don't shock me, but a couple things do. Anyway, I don't know. I'm having a rough time with that one. Ooh. But let's just get back into it.
On QB's panel. Dude, what will make you think I'm upset about that? You just proved my fucking point, stupid. Read a book. Brush your teeth. Go to the doctor. That's all I can say about that. Marie, don't be a douche. And for anybody that feels they're stuck in the middle of something.
But I do believe that he went in there drinking as usual, which we all know he does. He runs his mouth. He's very vile. He thinks he can just jab away. And I think he went in there. They were already pissed off at him because of the jabs he had taken at Brittany during his live, because he got his feet hurt because she went live on top of him. Well, welcome to the YouTube streets. But, and I think things were said back and forth.
Stuck in the middle. Just if there's any question about what occurred or what's occurring, just go ahead over there.
I don't think he was innocent at all.
I know what the fuck is going on. If you don't, I'm not willing to lead the horse to water or to make them think. I promise you that. I watched that True Seeker and it left me confused as to why she would do that. She's garbage. That's why.
Exactly, Debbie.
Yes. Why would she go to B's panel? What the fuck? People were saying that, oh, she's just trying to get back in center. That doesn't get back at me. It proves my fucking point. It proves how stupid and disloyal and unhealthy, both physically and mentally. None of that's my problem, dude. It's another fucking trash ass broken banjo, dude. Nobody got time for that. She's a liar. She's a fucking liar, and she's a liar. There's no question about it. And believe
So
me,
are you. And we've been saying that about the boat to you forever. See, content farm. That's what you want the queens for.
this is not a knee-jerk reaction. I've been sitting with this for a couple of days. I apologize to her. Oh, dude, never again. Not her. Fuck all of those people. Fucking zombies that stay up all night long. Go to fucking sleep, you unhealthy goons. How do these people have a normal life if they're up at 4 o'clock in the morning, repeating themselves over and over again? We are victims. We are victims. No, you're the R word is what you are.
Now,
So manipulative. Oh,
you call her
purpose. She's
out
just looking for shit.
for not supporting you. What a hypocrite. Because we've been saying this stuff all along, and you've been coming at all of us for saying this shit about BJ that you are now saying. Wild, isn't it?
To be a victim. She's nobody's victim. She's garbage. That's what she is. White trash. So let's see. And I only say she's white trash because she's white. If she was black, I'd call her black trash. If she was Hispanic, I'd call her brown trash. I'm an equal opportunity name caller. It's not that personal. All people she went to is Cubert. Listen, she just
And when that's
go over
all
there.
you have, speaks volumes. You lose as soon as you open your mouth. I just don't understand. I don't know. I guess I'm not going to sit and feel like I'm being abused or talked down to by anybody. But that's just me.
Respect you. I love you. Get the fuck out of here, dude. These people are the most manipulative things ever. Also, Craig, you punk bitch. If you got a pocket full of money, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? Why do you make your girl stay up all night and fucking drool on herself if you got a pocket full of money? She's a terrible example of a woman, and you're a terrible example of a man. Any questions? Fuck out of here.
And you're such a great example.
And, I don't have much else to say. I considered reviewing some of it, but I mean, come on, dude. Come on. All right, we're in business. Sorry about that. I'm not going to be like Brittany J and just wander away from my own live stream. I just had to sign for that package. We're good. Let's see here.
Okay, so
hey, Moomin, she's trying to stop covering QB and Clue, so she needs someone else. Like, she's never going to win an argument against me, dude. Who in their right mind? Seriously, unless you got some gift of gab, you don't want to you can have a debate with me. I wouldn't even cover me if I was her. She can't be that stupid. But I'll pray for her. Don't worry. Let's see here. Elizabeth, I'm going to ends live to go on QB's. It's just fucking trash, dude. Bitch. KCG says, I do have a request for your consideration. You've gotten feedback about this topic before, but sometimes the fat references to somebody who used to be severely obese really are.
this is older.
I can't make any promises, KCG. You know, if I'm throwing out insults and somebody's fat and I call them fat, like what am I supposed to do? I mean, I know most of us are fatties, dude. I'm not anti-fatty people, but you know, if someone's talking shit, I'm gonna talk shit back. It's not meant to be taken, seriously.
No,
but I do understand. You're not the only person that said that.
Okay.
People for a lower quality product than they can find.
Let me show you.
News Nation on YouTube. The fuck out of here.
Let me show you a result of what I just played you. I can't listen to him anymore. Let me show you something else. And believe it or not, this is Chroma Reels that caught it and put the video out on it. I was going to play it from Soups, and I'm going to play the other one from Soups. But this is Brittany Simp went up on Sinners after, and he was doing a live on BJ yesterday when this happened. Again, of course, being as vile as, look, I can't stand BJ. But I can't stand him more. So, and whatever. My opinion on it doesn't matter. Really. I mean, it's not going to change anything. But this is a Brittany simp. Jamie.
I want to say your name. I'll just call you JM because I
That's fine.
So what's happening? Let's talk about it. What's on your mind?
Okay, why are you talking about Brittany? I thought you guys were friends. What's up with this?
We're no longer friends because she stabbed me in the back in a very public.
Doing what?
You
went into her Discord and somebody said something and you got defended. I'm gonna say this. I'm Jamie May, 1986.
The only way this conversation is going to work.
Okay, go ahead.
You don't talk over me.
Okay.
I'm gonna you're just gonna spill allegations. Give me a second.
Okay, go ahead.
First of all, she's an asshole. She's a grifter and she's a useless human being.
Oh,
The reason
thank
we're
you,
no longer
Debbie.
friends after a year of defending her bullshit, garbage lifestyle. Well, I thought I was doing the right thing. Turns out everyone's right. She's an absolute grifter. Specifically, what occurred though, a bunch of goons, specifically shits and giggles, the same bitch that's running the propaganda currently, started shit with me in Discord. I defended myself. I got booted. Brittany's a useless bitch that doesn't even run her own show. She has people that are crazier than her and stupider than her running the show. And for that reason, I left in a very public way. The bitch can't shut her mouth, and I'm not going to back down. If you say something about me that's untrue, you can bet your fucking biscuits that the very next day I'm going to go live and clap back. That's what the fuck this is. Welcome to drama. Get a fucking helmet if it's too much for you. She fucked up. She stabbed a decent person in the back. That's what happened.
Can I talk now? Are you going to
Sure.
keep on going?
It depends. It depends on if you say something more that's untrue.
Okay. I understand drama. I've been in a drama for a while. I have, this is not my first rodeo, but you're a man, right?
I don't do rhetoricals. Let's get to the point, lady. You're already pissing me off. You came up here running false.
What? I'm just asking you a question. I mean,
it's a rhetorical
this is ridiculous.
Question. I agree.
This whole scenario is ridiculous.
I agree. See, the problem is it's people like you that just like have a misinterpretation.
Oh, it's people like me. Really?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes, I'm a man. What the fuck are you?
I'm a woman.
Okay, so
I'm
what's
58 years old.
Do you have a point, or are you a complete idiot?
It's ridiculous.
Uh-huh.
A man acting like this is ridiculous.
Listen, a woman acting this way is ridiculous.
No, she is trying to defend herself for somebody saying something that you don't understand.
She's not going to get a pass because she has a vagina, you fucking idiot.
You're a fucking idiot, you piece of motherfucking shit. Stop talking about it, you fucking dickhead. Who the fuck do you think you are? Just because you got a dick between your fucking legs, you fucking idiot. You're a goddamn prick. Don't fucking talk your shit. You think you're all that a bag of motherfucking shit? You talk about Queen Bean and you fucking talk about everybody else. You're a fucking prick. Do you understand that? Don't fucking over me. You think you're all that a bag of fucking shit? You're not.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a Brittany J supporter. We've got a Brittany J supporter. Like I said, absolutely crazy.
He did exactly what I would have done, which surprises me, but I would have turned her down and we would have laughed our asses off and I'd have let her go.
Lurking in the darkness, just waiting to lash out. Clearly, we've got him. Holy blood pressure, Batman. Is she okay? Holy shit. Well, congratulations. You just proved my point, you crazy bitch. Oh my God, that was great. Are you a man? Dude, she came up here saying that I'm misrepresenting men. Look how she just represented women. Holy shit, dude. I mean, what do I even say? Like, I'm a little taken back. Here, you know what I should do? This is what's up. Holy shit. The power of Christ compels you. Fuck. But you know what, lady? You're welcome back anytime you want. The link's still pinned. Holy shit. My goodness. On a scale of 1 to 10, how crazy is that bitch, dude? For real. Oh my God.
About normal for your channel.
I'm so happy I wasn't in a car. It could have been. Let me just tell you something, man. Her camera came back on in the middle of that shit, dude. That was some of the most demonic shit I've ever seen in my life. I don't know if she was in the passenger side of a car, but she was spitting like a fucking bulldog, dude. Holy shit. My goodness, dude. It was like Foghorn Leghorn turned into the Tasmanian devil in that car. The power of Christ compels you. Dude, that's the best clip ever. That was 8.5 of the crazy. She tried to come in normal, and then she said, "Is you a man? Are you a man?" Well, I mean,
but there was another one.
Ma'am,
there was another one that went up. That was the first one that went up. Then Don't Die went up. And I'm going to show you that too. I know I have it. Just give me a minute here. I think that's the one I have to get off of Soups. Because I don't want to give him the view. Okay. Oh, right, church just losing it. Okay, I'm going to have to go to Soups. Oh, I don't like how it does this list. I had that loaded. It makes me mad because I thought I had it loaded. Ready to go. There it is. It was funny yesterday. And the reason I know it was there because I was sent a clip, so I went over and watched it. Because I would, I was just sent a little clip and I didn't want to go to his. When trying to find it, I had it. I found it. I found it. I already had it loaded. I don't know where the hell it went, but I found it. Oh, Tammy, member for 7 months. Thank you. Thank you for being a misfit for 7 months. I appreciate that. And look, like Soup or not, this was funny. She fucking lost it on this shit. Now, let me see. I want to make sure I go back far enough.
Because you got a dick between.
Okay, we're gonna listen to that again without the interruptions
Misinterpretation.
and without the breakup of him. We're just gonna.
She stabbed me in the back in a very public
Doing
way.
what? You went into.
Is Don't Dub in here?
Pray for you. Because I love.
Best thing to do is to not be called a bitch.
Yeah.
But once
Well, no, you.
Hear that earlier. That feels to me just a
I
little
will drop Soup's
manipulative.
link.
I'm just going to keep it real. That feels like manipulation. Like I can come on here and say anything I want.
I'm dropping the
Threaten
link
folks.
because I'm playing her video.
But you
And
make
that's the
fun
right
of my
thing to do.
name, and I'm going to put. I kind of don't like that feeling. It's a little icky. Please don't do that.
internet and you seem like an irrational person or a weirdo that goes up on Queen Bee's panel and says, "Come with me. I understand you did."
Wait, I'm gonna back this up a little bit more.
And you're looking at mine.
She gives him a piece of her mind, and what's your problem with Brittany? You know, whatever, lady. Y'all ain't gonna believe this in the end because I came in joking about the bushes. My hubby wasn't doing well, and he been. Sorry. Wow, you wonder. Says Halloween. Stay. Are you need any? Our real name, of course. Duh.
Okay, now
But
we're gonna
we
listen to both of them. This time we're gonna re-listen to the one where Jamie comes up without the Crummer Reels did a good job on that video, but she broke it up and she put some center in there and it broke up the thing. I'm gonna listen to it in its entirety without that. But first we're gonna hear Don't Dive. Now, any of you that were over at Queens, you heard Don't Dive on Queens. Go up there and swish Brittany right off that panel, right? Okay.
Never think that somebody's going to name themselves after a traumatic accident. So now that I know that, jokes are done. But also,
and apparently Don't Dive is upset because she gave herself that name because that's how she lost her niece. Apparently she did a dive into some water and it ended her life. But like anybody would know that who don't know her. I've never seen her other than the time she went up on Queens, but I don't know what her other name was. I just didn't care. But who would even know that? But anyway,
you have to remember no one knew that.
I think
But she unsubscribed and she let me know.
Possibly.
We're going to listen to this. This is unbelievable. I am speechless right now. Here we go.
Oh man, is Soup still here? Soup, this is for you. Here we go.
And you're looking at mine.
Hey, don't dive. Your camera's on. Are you okay with that?
I don't care.
Okay, cool. Let me give.
Okay, wait. I feel like I skipped around. Everybody that remembers, Don't Dive went up on the bees a couple of weeks ago, Indy, and did the.
Yeah, we know.
Oh God, Brittany's up on. It's still funny. You come with me. God wouldn't want this. Okay,
That's what she
Don't
did.
Dive is still up there. She's a mother. She lit it. Okay, here we go. So now that.
And first of all, y'all are making fun of my name. The reason why I call myself Don't Dive, okay, because in May, okay,
You're gonna hit us with some tragedy, huh?
yeah, my sister's daughter dove into some deep water.
Why do all listen? Listen. I don't mean to cut you off, but why is it always like the shit that you talked about me? You come over here instead of talking about the shit you talked about me. You're giving me a sad fucking story about something that happened.
Which is a sad story. It is a sad story, so I'm retiring the jokes of the name. That is a sad story. I do feel empathy. I had no one had a clue that's why she named herself that. So I don't feel bad. Need to be.
Don't Dive. It's because of my sister's daughter was killed in an accident.
Oh,
okay. So people are making fun of my name.
Yeah. Okay, honey.
Honey, nobody knew.
Look, because it's Don't Dive.
Yeah.
Don't Dive. No one knew why your name was. There was somebody named Miss Upper Thigh. I laughed at. We all are. I'm named Soup. Okay, but no. So you can't. He didn't know. It's over. But I'm not going to.
Don't do it.
Well, listen.
Okay, because she was my godchild.
If you come on.
All right, now see that. I didn't hear that earlier. That feels to me just a little manipulative.
Yes,
I'm just going
very
to keep
much
it real.
so.
That won't threaten mofos.
To the internet, and you seem like an irrational person or a weirdo that goes up on Queen Bee's panel and says, "Come with me." I understand you did the same thing to Nonsense. Listen, it maybe
Nonsense. I can't stand that fucking bitch.
We're okay.
This really happened.
Okay, don't care. Well, we can move past that. Were you the same lady that went up on QB's panel and said,
Sure was.
Okay.
Yes.
First of all, man, where do you get off calling a grown man boy?
Because you act like one.
Oh, okay.
I'm 60 years old, and you act like a damn fucking boy.
How so?
And you're supposed to be a Marine? I have no respect for that.
Lady, I'm not supposed to be a Marine. I am a Marine. Tell me.
Something else I don't understand is most military men and women have some of the foulest mouths. I don't know why this is always thrown around. Oh, you're in the military, so you're not supposed to cuss. It's weird to me. Like, that's what they do. Like, but they throw that around a lot.
Tell me how it is.
No, I know. You were a Marine.
Once a Marine, always a Marine.
No, I don't have any respect for you being a Marine.
Because it's something that I'm looking for.
You went into the Marines.
You don't know anything about me, you nutcase.
But yet you're going to talk to women and call them bitches and whores and everything else.
Not really.
Many of them are bitches, and the only one I call a whore is Rowena, because that's her favorite insult to use against other people. So if you don't want to be called a bitch, the best thing to do is to not be called a bitch. But once
here's another thing.
Oh my God, my little lost another freaking water bottle. I just bought him this one 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks. I'm not getting him another one. This is crazy. Ugh. Okay.
Everybody comes on here. They got all this mouth. But as soon as they get a little bit of it back, or Don't you call me a name. I think, hold on, let me read. I think we see military men as more mature, strong. Yeah, I'm talking about their mouth though. Like they say, yeah, it's always the service is always brought up. Always. Hey. I think they're thinking of the movie Marines too. Yeah.
It's
Well,
just
listen.
nasty. He is
Listen,
very
okay.
nasty.
Once-
I
once
love
a
it.
Marine,
Anyway,
always a
that
Marine.
was not me talking just now, okay? Because Soup or whoever, which
Oh yeah, because the woman that came on before I thought was Don't Dive. I'll go back and we'll play that part.
I used to love Soup, but I will be unsubscribing from
Stay
her.
focused.
Oh,
Oh,
my
no.
God. What? I'm
So
subscribing.
she's going to unsubscribe from Soup because Soup thought maybe she was the other lady that went up there. What? Where did these fucking people come from? I mean, how many Delulu lands are there out there?
Can't make up, y'all. They just told me. I've never even seen her in my chat. So I think she's probably Soup. You don't say Soup or whoever. You know who said it. I peep game. Okay. Now that I know that I never seen you do that. I remember.
Or Center.
I was hoping she was going to tell Center to come.
Keep going. Yeah, okay.
I don't.
But it really doesn't.
Never
I don't know.
crazier than a shit house.
Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. Keep going. Keep going. I want to hear more, Center.
I was hoping she was going to tell Center to come with her. Come with me. It didn't happen. Threw it out there like to bait. She's trying to bait people.
Yeah,
Like,
very much.
I don't know. I don't like this. I wish he would have left her. I didn't. A lady comes up before. Let me go back. Yeah, don't dive. Question mark. Why'd she change her?
I don't know
Is the
who
sound
Don't
fine
Die
for
was
y'all?
before.
Some people say it is. Some 5.
Yeah, it's me.
Okay.
Right.
When this lady came up,
Now this
I
is
thought,
the
"Ugh."
one. This is the Jamie. The other one, Don't Die, was trying to get him to shut up and leave Brittany and Queen alone. This one is strictly up there for BJ. I don't know who Don't Die used to be. That she changed her name. I don't really care. I don't know her. Period. So whatever. I know she's the one that went up there and said, "God wants you off this panel, BJ."
For Center either. I'm tickled.
You about you and Brittany J.
Oh, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay, dude. Do you want your camera on? Because I don't want to leave this screen up the whole time.
No, turn my camera off.
Well, I can't turn your camera off. You can do that.
Mm.
There should be a little icon that shows just like looks like a cat.
Wait a minute. First of all, how are you going to look at here? Nobody on your camera. Who do you think you are?
Video camera.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you're good. All right, so let me get rid of my screen. If you show your balls, I'll never forgive you.
I'm a woman. I don't think so.
Hey, man, it's 2025. All right. I don't want to say your name. I'll just call you JM because I
That's
feel.
fine.
So what's happening? Let's talk about it. What's on your mind?
Okay, why are you talking about Brittany? I thought you guys were friends. What?
Oh my God. Especially with little girls. Putting their nose where it don't.
No longer friends because she stabbed me in the back in a very public
Doing
way.
what? You went into her. You went into her Discord
And defended
and
her.
and somebody.
Thank you, Tripper.
Oh no, really? Oh, Soup, I was gonna switch back to Restream because StreamYard's been screwing up too. God, but you cracked me up in this. You had me laughing. Your laugh is contagious. But I love it when you say unsub.
Don't you dare laugh. This is super serious. I swear you're not around. You're not allowed to laugh around here.
No, you have to laugh.
It's crazy. Like you laugh, and these people who
I laughed my ass off watching this. Are you kidding? What else? What else are you supposed to do? I mean, what the hell are you going to take it to heart for? You don't know these people. And come on, anybody that's willing to go up on lemon dicks to begin with and defend BJ, hey, you put yourself up there, okay? You know, I think sometimes some people forget they. Never mind. I don't want to say that because they'll say, "Oh my God, she's talking about people's medications." I meant it to be funny, but sometimes they don't fill their weekly med thing up and skip a dose or two. I don't know. Hell, I don't remember to do mine half the damn time.
lose their mind. Thank you, Tripper. I appreciate you. Never seen her around.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I damn sure ain't never been in her district.
I don't know who the Don't Dive is. I have no clue, but apparently we all supposed to know why she got the name she got. And man, everybody is dirty for saying anything to her about her name. I don't even know who that woman is. How would I know that's why her name's her name? I don't even know who she was before that. Don't care. And I'm sorry for your loss, but don't put that on us. Nobody knew. Maybe you need to wear a sign that says, hey, this is why I'm named this. I don't know. I mean, okay, but whatever.
Words. I don't know who this lady is.
I mean, what do you say?
She probably unsubscribed too.
Yeah, and then to say because somebody thought you sounded like someone else, by like another person that was up there yelling, you're gonna unsub? Really? Well, bye. This is an airport. You don't have to announce your departure. I mean, are you kidding me? Good Lord, people are just they too batty for me, man. They're too batty for me. I don't know. It's like, but that's all it takes. Well, but though I've had people unsub for me for less. One lady left because I clicked my lighter. She said she'd rather me smoke my cigarettes than me click my lighter. One lady left because I had voices. Well, actually, several left because I used to have voices up on panel. And then one left because I wouldn't review somebody. There was nothing to review. I don't know what I was supposed to say. It wasn't really anyway, people just whatever. You're just looking for a reason. That's lame as shit. But you don't announce to the chat that you're unsubbing. I mean, you just don't do that. You're the kind of subs the channel holders don't need. Seriously. I mean, I don't know. I mean, this is wild.
Said something and you got defended. I'm going to say this. I'm Jamie May, 1986.
Why are you doxing yourself? Like, we don't need your whole name and date of birth.
That's what she does in BJ's chat.
Hey, lady, the only way this conversation...
That's what she goes by in BJ's chat. That's her... Yeah, whatever.
Conversation's going to work
okay,
if you don't talk over me.
Okay.
I'm going to you're just going to spill allegations. I'm going to... Give me a second.
Okay, go ahead.
First of all, she's an...
I'm going to tell you something. Sometimes it's best just to let people talk. I promise you. Just let them talk.
Yep. And you don't like what I say, and that's good. And you know what? We can talk about that, but I don't dislike you. I think you're a hoot. I think you're funny as shit. And I really wish you do some more content on reality TV. We got the same viewpoints on some of that shit. Okay, interruption number 3000. All right. But homework first. I'm sorry, no sitter today. Interruption number
Just let 'em talk.
5690.
She already it started off bad, so just let her talk. She didn't even know why y'all fell out.
Do not want nerds
Asshole.
all over
She's a
my living
grifter
room.
and she's a useless human being. The reason we're no longer friends after a year of defending her bullshit, garbage lifestyle. Well, I thought I was doing the right thing. Turns out everyone's right. She's an absolute grifter. Specifically, what occurred though, a bunch of goons, specifically Shits and Giggles, the same bitch that's running the propaganda currently, started shit with me in Discord. I
See,
defended
this is
myself.
what I mean. Dude, you lose the minute you open your mouth. You don't always got to tear someone down and be so nasty. You really don't, and you can get your point across. And stop foying people's real life business has nothing to do with YouTube and twisting it and angling it into something it's not. Stop doing that shit.
So I got booted. Brittany's a useless bitch, doesn't even run her own show. She has people that are crazier than her and stupider than her running the show. And for that reason, I left in a very public way. The bitch can't shut her mouth, and I'm not going to back down. If you say something about me that's untrue.
All right, this is between Sinner and Jamie May. I don't care.
You can bet your fucking biscuits that the very next day I'm going to go live and clap back. That's what the fuck this is. Welcome to drama. Get a fucking helmet if it's too much.
Well, no, that's not. Well, look, everybody has their own opinions on what happened. I just don't think it went down quite exactly the way it's being claimed. I think it was both sides. I think it was two-sided. I think that her subs that were in Discord were pissed that he had been throwing shots at Brittany because he was pissed off that Brittany went live over top of him. That's exactly what started it. He throws shots at Brittany all the time. He does it to everybody. But that's exactly what started the whole thing. She went live on top of him. He said some shitty shit. Went into the Discord thinking, oh, hey, I'm Lemon Dick. I say it all the time. I can get away, I can talk shit and, it's okay. I'm allowed. And he got some clap back for the shit he said. So he clapped back. And it just went from there. It is what it is. I mean, Jesus. Oh, perfectly. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, damn it, Donna, member for 7 months. Oh, thank you for being here and listening. Hey, Revival. Hey, Christine. Guys, have you checked out Revival's channel? She gets some good clips. She knows where to catch stuff. I do miss seeing your flowers, though. You can grow some beautiful flowers.
She fucked up.
You really can. I can't grow shit. But I loved watching yours when you post the stuff. BJ is the same person that Sinner supported and vice versa. Exactly. Nothing has changed. He was okay with the shit they were doing for a year. She was okay with the shit he was doing for a year. Now the tables are turned and they're not okay with it. He trashed us for saying the exact same things he's now saying about BJ for a year. And she's doing the same. It was all okay as long as it wasn't aimed at her and he was defending her. It's like, rinse, repeat. And we need some new shit on this app. We really do. I'm going to keep bringing you other stuff because I've got some other stuff lined up to show you after these little clips. Well, I'm playing more of this because she gets the good part and I don't have to go to his. And I'd like to hear her laugh about this. Anyway, let's get back into it.
She stabbed a decent person in the back.
Oh, good
That's
Lord.
what happened.
And that's, again, that's a matter of opinion. You were saying shit about me for months and months. Never bothered your fucking ass. And you lied about me many times. You did post my vehicle that my children ride in every fucking day. You shared the picture of my kids with their faces blocked off. Fuck you. You a nasty, real fucking lifer too. Just because I said words, I never shared anything about you with anyone. All I did was say the shit that's come out of your own mouths.
info that was already on these streets. I never shared no documents. Nope. You won't ever find that. You lied. Just like you lied about saying you was going to knock on my door. You motherfucker put my kids in danger because you put my car out there and shared that picture. That's not forgivable. Kids are off limits. I don't play that way, and you know that.
Humans in there saying, "Come with me now." I'm like, is this Don't Dive? I just was curious, and
that's what pissed me off.
That's why
everybody overlooked the first lady he was doing.
Jamie,
all they cared about is, oh my God, she's going to share private information. Did I? Did I share anything? Anything that came out of my mouth is what's been on these YouTube streets forever. Show me where I shared anything. Should I have said it that way? Absolutely not. And I said that. But how much bullshit does he get to get away with? It's okay to foil a creator's private life and put it on here, twist it and mangle it to sound the way you want it to fit the narrative you're pushing. It's okay to do that? No, the fuck it's not. There's wackos on this fucking internet. You're going to put a picture, you're going to put my car out there with my kids in front of it? Are you fucking kidding me? And that's why I won't stop till that vile, nasty toad, she got kicked off YouTube. I'm not going to stop till that bitch is off Twitter. She's the one who was putting it all over Twitter, and they were all sharing it out. Him as well. Nope. And I would do the same thing if anybody tried to do that shit with BJ. No. She does enough stuff on here to review. You don't got to go real life. You don't got to go and put her children in anything. She does enough on her own. Right on here. Stop frivolous calls. Stop all that shit. Stop frivolous fucking legal shit. Stop it. It's YouTube. It's an app. I'm sorry I got so mad.
From the OG DC. Okay, make sure you're correct about that, Notorious Ash, because Laura might get you. If you missed it on the jerks last night, you gotta watch it.
Can I talk now? Are you going to keep on going?
Thank you.
It depends. It depends on if you say something more that's untrue.
Okay. I understand drama. I've been in a drama for a while. I have, this is not my first rodeo. But you're a man, right?
Okay.
And
I don't do rhetoricals. Let's get to the point, lady. You're already.
Oh my God. Like, I get it. Sinner can really get hot sometimes, but
no, it's not sometimes. He will go in there. He will actually, I've reviewed it where he has ripped his chat apart because they weren't super chatting him. He didn't feel like he was getting support. Come on. He talks down to them women, and I don't understand why they put up with it. That's just my opinion. And everybody has their own opinion. And I'm going to calm down because they ain't worth it. They're just not worth it. But when it comes to my kids, oh shit. Clubs are off, bitch. My kids have been through hell and back. They don't need no other bullshit. And they're not a part of my YouTube. Ever.
I hate these rhetoricals too. You're a man, right? Well, when people do that thing, they start asking themselves rhetorical questions that you didn't ask. Do I mess up sometimes? Yes. Am I human? Yes. I hate that. Please, God, I hate rhetoricals.
You're pissing me off. You came up here running false.
What? I'm just asking you a question. I mean, it's a rhetorical. This is ridiculous.
Question. I agree.
This whole scenario is ridiculous.
I agree. See, the problem is it's people like you that just have a misinterpretation.
Oh, it's people like me. Really?
It's funny. That's the only reason I'm letting it play.
Please, seriously?
Yeah. Yes, I'm a man. What the fuck are you?
I'm a woman.
Okay, so
I'm 58 years old.
Do you have a point, or are you a complete age?
It's
Why does everybody come up here telling
Why
us
does it
their
matter what
age? I
age
get
you
so
are?
confused. We always
Yeah,
get
I
testimonials.
agree. What does it matter what freaking age you are? You can be 58 and act like you're 2. You can be 30 and act like you're 70. I mean, what does it matter? Hey, B. Tim, it's good to see you. How are you? I miss seeing you, B. Tim. I miss you jumping up on panel. You always bring something good. How you been? Dreadmaster of the Damned. Oh my God, Aries. I hear you, Aries. Yeah, I'm gonna be dual streaming. I'm good. My goal was to start it tomorrow. Not going well. I don't have no wood out here. I'm on the damn patio. Well, aren't these tables? No, they're particle board, huh? These little voting. I don't know what the hell little tables. Okay, sure. I'll drop the link. Oh my God, my little girl, man, she's got so much homework. Hey, just Samantha, for a 10-year-old. Oh, she has so much freaking homework. She's got to get her essay done on her story. And then everything for the science fair has got to be completed and turned in by Monday morning. She's got to have her board done. She's got to rewrite all her papers because they got to be a certain size and everything. And she's got to attach everything to the board. And we got to build the volcano. We got to let it explode and destroy my I'm doing it on a patio. I can't in the kitchen. I can't have my kitchen. Nope. Anyway, I have a huge patio, so it's better out here. But it's all due by Monday. But the science fair, which cracks me up, the science fair is weeks and weeks away yet. And you have to be picked out of the whole 5th grade. They're only picking so many, So it's like, oh, she wants to be picked so badly. She's put a lot of work into it. And she's got a lot more. Drive mom crazy kind of thing. I don't know why she had to pick an underwater volcano. She couldn't have just picked a regular volcano. But she's got a lot of homework for a 10-year-old. That's just a lot. And then they go on spring break. So maybe that's why. Hey, B. Tim, it's good to see you. You've been busy.
Oh, yeah, just working. You know how it is. Sometimes it picks up during the day.
Oh, God, today. I was working this morning, and when Granny's on, I love to listen to her when I'm working because she keeps me laughing and keeps me on my toes. I was doing reviews for credit increases.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
And Granny gave us this jump scare with this video, and I jumped.
I heard people on Twitter got a jump scare last night.
Uh-oh.
I heard people on Twitter got a jump scare. Is it true about Dolly's was shown?
I missed it. What?
Well, I was listening to Queen and they're talking about how Dolly's, like someone on Twitter, I think White Boy or something got hacked or something got shown, and it was a certain part of a person, of Dolly's persons, that was shown on a picture.
I missed it.
Is that true? Yeah.
I don't know. I missed it. I was in and out of Granny's, and when that jump scare happened, I hit the keyboard, and the lady got an automatic credit increase, but she was getting it anyway. Fairness. So, but I was in and out of work, when I was done working, I came live. So I don't know. God, I missed the good stuff. Hey, Grabby Patty. Even if you saw it, you would have missed it. Oh, really?
Yeah, they were saying it was like
Dolly's worm. Oh no! Oh,
yeah. I heard
Dolly visions. Oh,
yeah, and they said like people were saying that it was like
anti-private eye.
It's not that big.
Anti-private eye. The pinky.
It's like a thumb. That's what the Queen was talking about, and I didn't see it.
Oh my God! I'm about to go back and replay it.
I didn't see it. I don't see nothing. I have
I
nothing.
got
I'm
into
just hearing
Queens, but
this.
it was towards the end, and I couldn't stay anyway. Hey, Texas Tip. So glad I didn't see it. Everyone's saying, "I Wolf Rider." What is with the body parts being shown? What
I
is?
don't know why people take pictures of their body parts, to be honest with you, but you know how it is.
Look, no offense, you're a man. No offense, but look, guys, women don't want pictures of your PPs.
Yeah, they just want
Okay,
your they just
they
want
really
your bank
don't.
account. They just want to see
Yes.
how
What
many
credit
zeros are in
cards
your
you got?
bank. Not
You
credit
got a
cards. They
black
want to they
Amex? You got
well
a
if you got
black?
a black
You got a black Amex? I'm your friend. Okay, no.
I think I don't even have a black I don't have a black Amex. You gotta be like a multi
I'm,
millionaire to have that one.
I'm telling you. Well, I'm going to win the lottery, so I'm not going to need one. I'm going to have my own. You know.
No, the reason why you get a black Amex is because you get like perks. Like
Uh,
customer service there is a little different. Like I heard one story where some guy said I wanted sand from the Middle East being shipped to me in customer service, and they did it for them.
what?
Yeah, like ridiculous things. That's why you pay a
Yeah,
lot of
no.
money for the card.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, like I said, I'm going to win the big jackpot, so I won't even need one because I'll have my own.
Mm.
My bank will make me my own special card because I'll have so much money in it.
I mean, I only have a gold, American Express Gold, and I could get I just get it for the points. I just pay it off at the end of the month, and I don't spend that much money on it, to be honest with you.
I cut up all the credit cards years ago and never got another one.
I just do it for the points. I pay it off immediately. There is no over where I pay interest on anything.
I save for it till I can get it. If I don't, then I don't. But yeah, well, you know, if it would be like I have to replace the central air and heat unit, that's a little different. That's over $6,000. So I may have to charge some of that, you know, or you know, just do credit on part of it. But I'll do that directly with the company, not a credit card. You get hotel upgrades, I'm sure, with the Black Amex. I'm sure you probably get the penthouse suites and all of them. Okay, that's not doing homework. That's running around my living room putting nerds and pretzels everywhere. Do your work, please. Okay. Yeah, the dog won't scoop them up either because he doesn't eat pretzels or nerds. Oh, good Lord. Okay. So Dolly's showing everybody his PP.
He didn't show it. I think someone got hacked. It was not an intentional. I think someone's picture I think his picture got leaked out or something.
Wonder what PJ's going to do now. Wonder what live she's going to rant in the morning about that.
I don't know, but that's what I heard. And the lemon I didn't really tear to. I seen this a little bit of this live, these like kind of crazy people jumping on his panel. I'm like sitting him like, you guys do realize you're not hurting him when you do stuff like that and jump on his panel and confront him. You gave him content for days. Like, you people are dumb. Like, when you jump up there and you scream at him, you just gave him like a gift that keeps on giving.
Mm-hmm. I hear you, Krabby Patty. They gave me an $8,369 estimate bid on my dog surgery. And I just looked at him. I said, are you kidding me? Are you really seriously kidding me to tell me what we already know he has? I'm like, can't you just biopsy a couple of the lumps? No, we got to biopsy them all to tell me what we already know. So yeah, no. I feel you on that. Oh, how's Queen's little baby doing? Is he better? Is she better?
She hasn't mentioned anything negatively right now, so we'll see.
Oh, good. Because I know the other day she was worried about her.
The other day she was working on this Discord. Another day I heard she was basically dealing with that stuff.
Yeah.
With the invite and stuff, like linking your YouTube to it. It's wild.
I don't do Discord, though.
I heard Turtle Boy and Lana are fighting.
Yeah, there's. She's looking for a replacement.
Bro, that's hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Have you been keeping up on the Karen Reed stuff on Twitter?
I know they're trying to subpoena her phone.
They don't want that to happen.
Well, yeah.
Well, they already got Turtle Boys. They can prove that those two were in cahoots.
I mean, like, I think she's I think, like, I don't have a good feeling that Turtle Boy's going to go to jail for his stuff. Do I think the civil side, that shit's gonna last for years? That's gonna be
Yeah.
like 3-4 years. I can't imagine. She's gonna have
I
to
mean,
testify though. She's 100%
he
has
has
to
so
testify.
many charges. He may not do no actual jail time. What, baby?
That's what they told me. I'm having them removed. Oh, jeez. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. A civil side, I don't know, man. The civil side, I'm pretty sure it's going to be like 3-4 years. And I think she's probably, I don't think she's going to do too well on the civil side. But who knows? Who knows? Let me see. You get a hotel price, okay. But besides that, I didn't know too much.
Okay, okay. Look, the science fair. I'm telling you what. I'm done. I'm over it already. This is too much. I feel like I'm the one doing the project, and I'm not. But oh my lord.
Oh, okay.
No, I won't do it for her. She's got to do it herself. It's her grade, not mine. I will tell her where to find the info she needs, or keep her out here so she don't destroy my kitchen. But I can't do it for her. And she don't want me to. She's just going to drive me crazy till she gets it done. She just
drive me crazy.
Yeah.
Woo.
She won't stop till it's done. She's worse than me. Oh, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I got to be careful. Thank God I was doing increased reviews to begin with, and that lady was getting it anyway. But I couldn't have put it through with, even though I'm a supervisor, I couldn't have put it through without my managing supervisor's, approval. These were ones that were already, I just had to put the final. But it was funny. My laptop went flying on the floor. Granny had me howling this morning. Hey, Flappy McFlappy Pants. Aries, I love that name. I don't know how you can come up with them names all the time. Okay. All right. We're going to hear BJ Simp. I am a master in geology, meteorology, and earth science. Really? Boy, where you been? She's doing an underwater volcano, okay? Had to be underwater. Couldn't be on top. No. We have to go underwater. Yeah. It's a pain in the butt. And she wants it perfect because she wants to win. So she's redone her board, which has all her research, all her materials, all the steps she had to take, and all that on it. She has redone that 4 times and rewrote every paper. She just can't seem to get it neat enough, she claims. She's driving me crazy. Take a ride on Clue Air. What was all the ban evading? I have no idea what you're talking about. In Queens today? I have no idea what you're talking about. Hey, nope, not today or tomorrow. With real teeth? That's awesome. Nope, not today.
That's a troll, obviously, that person.
You know what?
That, by the way, just a heads up. It's not ban evading.
I don't even know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
I only got to watch the.
See what I mean?
Yeah, I don't even know what they're talking about.
Yeah, well.
And just because, what? Because Clue was up on panels? That's not ban evading. She's allowed to do panels. That's what they're talking about. That's not ban evading.
Here, you can get 24 hours by.
She wasn't doing a live. She just popped up there.
They're just trying to just ignore them and keep it.
Yeah. Because that's not from everything
keep it moving. Keep
it
moving.
Eating trolls. I didn't put it on subs only. See, when I don't, I get trolls. You can report all you want. She didn't do anything wrong.
I'm telling you, just keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Oh, God.
I'm trying to tell you.
What do you care anyway? It ain't your fucking channel. What do you care? Really? All right. Let's this lady. Oh, this Jamie. And I watched her in Brittany's chat. This one can be off the chains.
Millennials, ages. I don't understand why when people go on panels, they want to give their whole life story. We see it
I agree with that.
all the time.
That's true.
I think a lot of people, thank you, huge reaction. I'm that's funny. Hold on, let me pin that. Huge reaction. I hope I'm saying it right.
When is the girl
I'm a
in the sleep?
former construction engineer, hence my YouTube name. Thank you for letting me know that. So
Okay,
I
I'm gonna
don't
move on
you
to
so
the.
much.
I think she plays it again, or she finishes it.
Something's gonna hurt. If you don't know, you don't know. But why do you come up there? Why don't you like Brittany J?
Yeah, that's kind of stupid to do, really.
What?
Are we in high school?
Ridiculous.
Oh, whoa.
Uh-huh.
A man acting like this is ridiculous.
Okay.
Listen, a woman acting this way is ridiculous.
No. She
Yes.
is trying to defend
No, no, no.
herself
She
for
doesn't-
somebody
listen,
saying something
listen.
that
Hey,
you don't
lady,
understand.
Listen, she's not going to get a pass because she has a vagina, you
Oh,
fucking idiot.
God.
What kind
You're a
of
fucking idiot.
Oh, whoa.
You piece of motherfucking shit.
Whoa.
Stop talking
Yeah.
about her, you fucking dickhead.
Oh,
Who the
you
fuck
are-
do you think you are? Just
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is?
She's pissed.
I love
but-
how, like, you know, this wasn't a problem when he was doing this to Queen and Clue and everyone
No.
else, but now it's a problem. He's a
Yep.
man. He can't review women, which is bullshit. Let's be real. And he's like, he's doing exactly the same thing he was doing to
He's
Queen.
always done. Nothing's
And-
changed.
And he did that to you. He fucked with you, and it
Mhm.
was like they were justifying that shit.
Yeah.
And now suddenly oh my god, you're really fucked up to BJ. It's like, well, that's what happens when you play with motherfucking fire. I mean, you get burned. Congratulations.
And BJ was okay with his, just like he was okay with her behavior for that year, because he would go after us for saying the same exact things that he's now telling her she does.
By the way, I mean, like, it's to me, I think people watching, I don't even fucking give a fuck. It's a lot of times with the situation. I'm like, why even jump on this guy's panel to scream at him and act like
That's
an idiot?
stupid.
You're just giving him content. Like, if you really wanted to
Exactly.
help Brittany J, you ignore the motherfucker
And
keep
your
it-
point-
and you keep it moving. That's what you tell her.
And as soon as you open your mouths and you start carrying on like that, you've lost.
Yeah, you've
Both of them
completely
lost.
lost. You're completely lost. You've given him content. You're giving him the ability to grow his channel. You're giving him attention because everyone's going to watch and laugh at this shit because it makes
Mhm.
every single one of you look like fucking weirdos that follow her. And it makes you look like hypocrites because you didn't have this problem before.
Sure
It's like,
did.
you know what I mean? You had zero problem. You even said that he wasn't a bad guy and he was actually a great guy. And now it's a problem that he reviews women because he reviews BJ. Come on, give me a fucking break.
Oh, I don't care that he reviews women. He loses as soon as he opens his mouth too, because it's always how hard he can break someone down, and you lose when you do that. Sorry,
I
but
mean,
you
like,
lose
let's
as soon
be-
as you open your mouth.
Let's be real. The whole situation, like, it's scumbag on scumbag crimes. You know what I mean? And I don't like the guy. I really don't like the guy. I think guy's a
Nope.
piece of shit. I think it's kind of weird.
Well, you know,
This lady Soup's laughing and giggling. How would you laugh and giggle if he did
Well,
the
she's
same
laughing
thing?
at the lady. Not
Yeah,
at
but you know
him.
what I mean? Like, but I always get pissed off. People like give this guy fucking passes and shit like that.
That does confuse me a little bit about Soup. But
Yeah, like how about
Some
we
in the
put, I
past
mean,
he
like,
has
what?
said
How would
something.
you feel if someone like, let's say me, and I said, you know what, I'm going to pull a juvenile report on your child and put it on a fucking live stream, and then
he's threatening that he has new FOIAs that he's
You
going
know-
to be bringing out and doing another live.
But let me
live.
complete. I'm trying to say a sentence, and I'm trying to say, like, the thing is, it's like, it's not a funny thing, Soup. It's not a fucking, this guy's not a fucking cool. It's funny, ha ha ha. What happens if we did that to you? We pulled out a juvenile report of you and did that. Would it be ha ha ha? Would you be laughing with people reacting and being cool with me if I did that? No. That's what gets me fucking pissed, actually.
And my stance on it, or everyone will say, well, it wasn't about her children. But the thing is it was a juvenile report. The incident involved the juvenile children. Point blank, it should have never been brought to this platform. That's just my take on it. It's not our business. It should not have been brought to this platform, period. And don't tell me you didn't know it was about an incident involving juveniles. Yeah, you did. It said it. But what it didn't say is what you've been out here telling everybody it says. And even BJ had to admit that on Queen's panel. That's not what the report said.
That's
it's
the
what
thing.
Sinner said.
That's what the thing I get so fucking annoyed with these people. These people just sit here and they give this motherfucker a pass and they're like, pass after pass after pass. But fuck this guy. Fuck them both. I don't give a fuck about either one of them.
Nope.
And I think, like, honestly, if BJ had a brain in her head, she would tell her fans not to watch this fucking idiot and keep it fucking moving. No, his channel is basically alive only because Brittany J reacts to it. Because she's stupid. She doesn't understand.
Yeah. And so what? Once in a while, he'll throw something else in. His channel is built on nothing but hate.
Well, it's built on nothing but lies.
That too. That too. And even Brittany admitted that. I mean, like, if you could even believe her, but you know what I mean.
But you know the difference is? Let me tell you what the difference is. Brittany J could still, every one of us can do something different. If tomorrow we were just told, well, you know what, you can only cover true crime or latest news stories, we would survive. Even everyone would survive. He would not survive. He would not survive because he can't. He tried to do his Epstein thing and no one gave a fuck.
Yeah, the views are only there for the drama. Let's face it, drama sells. That's what your chat's there for. That's why they're there. That's what you built your channel on. That's they're haters that are in there. Let's be honest. That's what they come and watch. They don't come and watch when you do other stuff. I get it. I do. But, that's a you thing. That's a you fault because, when you, whatever.
Is happening. Why are these windmillers, do their arms ever get tired? I'm so, look, and then, she's throwing the steak at the garden. She's still screaming.
Crazy fucking bitches lurking in the darkness.
He turned her down. He pulled what I would have done. He turned her down and had fun with it. I would have done it. I'm surprised he did. But of course, didn't shut it off. And I think that's all we're going to get.
Lurking in the darkness, just waiting to lash out. Clearly, we've got him. Holy blood pressure.
Then he
Batman.
dropped her.
Is she okay?
No.
Holy shit. Okay.
I don't want to play anymore of him. But I just thought it was funny that he got his ass told off. And then everybody's familiar with Angela, right? Her, who hasn't she gone at it with? Wait a minute. Where did my... But I cannot believe BJ even had the fucking nerve to say this shit. When, according to her, Angela's went real life on her. But, y'all, listen to this shit. Okay.
I just think it's just like weirdos. I mean, like, number one, that lady that was on the panel screaming, like...
That Jamie?
That's who it is?
Yeah, one of BJ Simp. She's in BJ's chat all the time.
That's just so fucking wild to me. That's absolutely fucking wild to me.
I'm not going to get up there and act a fool like that. Number one, I'm not going to give him what he wants. And I'm just not going to get up there acting a fool like that about anybody because what do you think you're gaining? What do you think you're accomplishing? That you look like a fucking fool. But you give us good laughs. Okay, we all know what Angela's shits and giggles is all about. We all know that. Listen to what BJ says. Carol. Brandy's got to learn how.
Oh, I thought you were playing. I'm just waiting. But I don't know. I just think it's so stupid that people went out there like screaming, and it's like, lady, you need to shut the fuck up because you're not doing appropriate representation of at all. That's just
Well,
wild.
Don't Die went up there and flipped out because people were making fun of her name. Nobody knew why she named herself that. How would anybody know? Here it was because her deceased niece or goddaughter or
God.
whatever. And
Crazy.
she called herself Don't Die
Hi,
because
buddy.
she dove off into deep water and
Oh my
didn't make
God.
it.
Oh my
Well,
God.
she flipped out because she said people were making fun of her name. Well, nobody knew that's why that was your name.
Listen,
But then
I tell people all the time, like, you cannot tell people put your names of, like, you can't put your name of like something major significance. You can't put pictures of your kids. You can't really tell anything that's a major weakness to you. Don't fucking put it online. I'm sorry, but good or bad, some people accidentally make fun of things that are really sensitive to you. Some people do it on fucking purpose because they want to push your buttons.
yeah,
And you got to realize that there are people that will do that. They will do that just so you can react and act crazy and act stupid. Much like that lady that jumped on that panel that kept on screaming like a crazy person. But
she already got the crib, just Samantha. She got the crib and one of the best that has all the accessories, got a changing table and everything. She got the stroller, the top of the line car seat, the bassinet, all kinds of blankets and clothes and Desitin and all. Yeah, she's been getting a ton of stuff. By the time she has her shower, what's she going to have a shower for?
Mm-hmm. So,
yeah, this is all crazy. I just, they all belong together, now, in my opinion. But then that lady that don't dives, then okay, if you don't know the women, there's two women on top of each other screaming at center. So Soup had asked if that was the same one that was up there earlier. She got all pissed off about that, went up on Center's panel and said she was unsubbing because Soup maybe thought she was the other woman. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me here? Because Soup said something about nobody knew what your name was about, lady. But he attracts them kind of people. So does BJ. I thought she was gonna, she's the one that went up on Queens and pulled BJ down, saying Jesus didn't want her up there. God didn't want her up there. I don't know what her name was prior, but let me see. I gotta find out in Brandy's clip where this is. Hmm.
all right. Are you gonna play something, or just everything okay?
Oh, it's not playing?
Yeah, you're not playing anything. You're muted. I was like, there's like no sound. There's nothing going on.
I shared twice. I didn't share it the third time. One of these days I'll remember to do that. I still can't figure out why I got to do that.
One day over the rainbow, Kathy P. One day.
Oh, one day, yeah. I think it's just called a piece of shit system. Okay. Did it share?
Yes.
Okay. Third time's a charm. I wonder if that'll work for the lottery. Hey, I was excited. I won $14. I spent $2 and won 14. Well, actually, I didn't even spend $2 because I won a free quick pick. So with the free quick pick, instead of getting the $2, well, you don't get the $2 back, you get a quick pick. I won $14, and my cheap asses is spending it on more tickets on a quick pick. No, I'm not. Okay.
No. No.
Okay. All right, well, get talking.
That wasn't an A. That was a hold on, I'll show you.
No, don't.
Was it? They put in the note that in case it was a girl, in case we find out it's a girl, but it's not A's. It's hold on. That's a barn. See, it's a barn.
Don't care.
a farm.
So now she's doing her shower public instead
I
of
think.
members only because not enough people can watch. They don't care, Beach.
This is neutral, just in case.
Oh.
Just in case.
Like I said, she's getting tons of stuff. By the time she has her shower, she's not. And according
It's a
to
chicken
Craig,
and a cow.
he said the other night they're good. They don't need anything else. She's not going to stop. She's going to go. She's going to get everything and still have that shower and get a lot more, so she can return it. The greed is real. Sorry, that's my opinion.
In a barn.
Oh, who cares?
And a sheep. It's got all kind of farm. Sheep. I've been watching you for a while now, and I just don't know why people are the way they are towards you, Brittany. I've never seen you be nasty. Well, I ain't gonna listen. I have been.
You've been what?
I have been nasty to people.
Really?
I have been nasty to people, and I haven't been. I've let myself go way too far than I'd like to admit. So I'm not going to sit here
You
and
mean
pretend.
filing frivolous legal actions time and time again? Yeah, I'd say so.
And
Yeah.
like I'm perfect, or that I don't do my share, because I have I've given too, and I've called people names and made fun of people for their looks, and I have
Filed frivolous legal
years.
actions.
Yeah, like no one really gives a fuck. Like, let's be real, Brittany. No one gives a fuck you made fun of people for their looks or made fun of people or joked about it. We care because you brought multiple frivolous fucking cases and you fucking sat with real lifers that fucking dug into other YouTubers. I don't give a fuck if you went on a live stream and called me the ugliest motherfucker in the world. Call me Hunchback of Notre Dame. Say I'm a 78-year-old man. Have at it. It's fucking drama. I don't care. That to me is like literally that makes no difference to me. It's perfectly, I mean, like at this point, I would welcome just a banter back and forth where we just diss each other out, and that's basically it. But you and your cahoots or whatever the fuck it is, decided we're just gonna go real life and sue people and do ROs and fucking dig into content creators and dox out their children and all that stuff. That's the stuff that we care about. We don't care that you curse. We don't care that you call people ugly or fat or dumb or stupid or whatever. We don't care. That would be a welcome change. That would be an improvement. An improvement to
Stay
the
awake.
situation. Well, stay awake too.
I'd rather a baby have an abundance of things than none at all. I get where you're coming from if she would use it all. However, patterns of behavior, I believe a lot of it will be returned. But that's
Yeah,
just
I
my
mean,
opinion. And
that's
not
what I heard.
returned for anything other than a refund. But that's just my opinion.
I just don't. I mean, like, I don't really pay too much attention to like the whole. If her fans want to toss her money to baby shower stuff, it would be the same thing as them wanting to toss her super chats and shit like that. I don't really give a fuck.
I was just answering questions in chat.
Yeah, but I'm saying like,
Hey, I'm a puffin.
Hi there. Hi there, I'm puffin. I'm just saying like that's the thing. Like, I just think like I don't really care if she returns.
Hey, I love
it all,
babies. Do you know how? Look, y'all probably gonna hate me for it, but you can bet your ass I'm sending something. I can't help it. I love babies.
I'm not saying nothing.
I get baby fever 3 times a year, and we're coming up to spring. I used to get a lot of placements. I used to get a lot of newborns right after Easter. I don't know why. There's like certain times a year placements are off the chains. They can't call me for that this year because I didn't renew my license.
I just think
I'm
like
done.
I'm not saying nothing. I think like honestly, I don't care enough. I'm not friends with her.
Oh, I'm not either. I don't like her, but it's a baby.
So I mean, she's got parents. They can buy the things.
I know.
Relatives. I mean, like
My heart says something else.
I'm not doing nothing. She's not giving nothing. I'm sorry.
I'm worried about that. That Keurig I got for a Christmas gift died already.
Oh my god,
it
terrible.
did.
That's why I don't
and
get
I
the
can't
Keurig.
return
I got the single shot coffee machine, and it comes with like a fulfillable Keurig plastic thing, and you just fill it up. That's what I get. And I got it from Amazon for $50.
Yeah, that's what this one was a great deal because I was going to order it myself around the holidays, but it was gifted to me, and they won't let me return it because I can't prove
Yeah.
because it was a gift. I'm like, okay, well, apparently it had to have been bought if it was a gift. Hello. But
Yeah.
anyway, I don't care. Another one's coming. Another one's coming. I need coffee in the morning.
Well,
I've
I have
got
like
to have
I usually
coffee.
get the whole beans, and then I have an electric coffee grinder.
Ooh, that's fresh. That sounds good.
Yeah, and then I just grind it up, and then I put like the extra in a mason jar and seal it.
Yeah. Well, thank goodness I hadn't put that box of recycling stuff out yet, because the old Mr. Coffee, which is really super old, would have been gone, and oh god, I really would have been in trouble. But it was just a hassle to even have that. Never mind. There's another one coming, and I'm actually counting the hours.
Oh, yeah, I'm a puffin. If you got like Buddha or left the Discord, you can join back in. It's just that the issue is that Queen was she was trying to get everyone to link their accounts and she messed up the Discord. So just reapply there. The link is in the membership thing.
Yeah.
Just join back in. That's the
But
thing.
she'll get it worked out.
Yeah, what happened was you have to link. So
Hey,
she didn't
Maureen.
so she was doing manually checking if they had a membership going.
I'm not showing her passing it around. I haven't seen it, to be honest with you.
Oh, or
But that could be. Is it considered going real life? Could be. To some, I don't know. I'm not showing it though. I haven't seen it myself either. So whatever. PJ will just say everybody's jealous and wants the man she's gonna marry. But I heard some gossip on the streets about that whole situation too. I don't know if it's true or not, and I'm not repeating it, but sure other people, if I've heard it, everybody else has heard it too.
all right. I'm gonna talk to Queen about it. Anyway, keep on playing.
You know, talk shit just like everybody else. So I'm not going to sit here and say that I haven't, but I do appreciate you acknowledging what's going on. Twisted said, Brittany, thank you for owning up. Everyone definitely had their fair share on these streets. Yeah. Let me tell you, the suspense has to be driving you crazy, not knowing the gender. I used to, and they had a lot of Carter stuff.
I used to use Carter for the babies too.
All right. Okay. It's Angela's birthday, you guys.
And
if it wasn't for me being so selfish, I would have said that earlier. But all I can think about is my jaw from my tooth. But it is Angela's
are we
birthday.
back on
So
the tooth again, for crying out loud?
Please throw her lots of love in the chat. I'm going to sing happy birthday to Angela because she's been a good friend. And
hey, Cash, good to see you.
I appreciate you.
Oh,
and
thank you, Cash. Get you in some Patty Day treats too. My eldest niece's birthday is the 17th too. Remember to celebrate the memories of those lost. Thank you, Cash. It's going to be a hard one. Thank you. I dread this month.
I'm sorry. You're going to have to just kick my ass. You deserve to be acknowledged and to have love. And to know that you are appreciated.
That's my hubby's birthday, Cash. It'll be the first year I haven't been with him since I was 1920. The only reason I missed before is because he was deployed.
If there's one thing that I appreciate Angela about is her honesty. Like, I have never, ever, 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 ever had to, yes, we've had our ups and downs. Yes, I have freaking wanted to like
Ups and downs.
throw something, a shoe at her. You know, I wanted to throw shit at her before. I've been so mad at her. But with that being said, the one thing I can say about Angela is I have never, ever, ever had to question where she stood. You can say a lot of things, but what you can't say is that this woman is two-faced. She will tell you how she
What? Is she fucking serious right now?
Oh my god. What?
Oh, it gets better. It gets better.
She is just delusional, this woman.
Oh, I'm telling you, they got this Delulu bubble. I don't know where they got it from or how they're getting in it, but damn, it's good because these people, oof. Oh, just wait, it gets better.
feels. She will call you on your shit. It doesn't matter if you are a friend or a foe. She'll tell you exactly like it is.
You need your gong right now. You should be using that gong on yourself right now because, yeah, no.
Not hold back.
Yeah, she has no problem
One
in
thing-
sharing private messages, does she? And you dumbass, you continue to give her private messages to share. She'll do it to you again. Just call it pattern of behavior. You know what the good old Dr. Phil says. You know, past behaviors, you know, relevant past behaviors are the best predictors of future behaviors. Just saying.
I always love about her.
You know, somebody did a video slamming Dr. Phil saying that, man, I should have showed it. I couldn't believe somebody did a video and slamming Dr. Phil. Like, we don't know that the 80-year-old's been a bullshit all along, okay? It was just a TV show to watch in the middle of the afternoon when you're a bored housewife and there was nothing else to do.
She goes hard for kids, and she has went hard for my kids. And I really am so thankful for that. And Angela is she's one of the good ones. She's not a dirty real lifer person. You know what I mean? She don't do that kind of shit.
She's not a dirty real lifer person. She don't do that kind of shit. Ooh. Okay then. Wow. Ay.
And I'm thankful for Angela. I like Angela. And
you thankful for her because right now she's one of the few that will still go out here and do your shit for you. But as soon as she's pissed off, you're not going to like her anymore. And guess what? All these private chats you've been having with her are going to be put out here with it for everybody to see. Just like before. Just like she's done, I don't know, forever. Patterns of behavior, Beach.
I'm grateful for her friendship, and I hope she has a really good birthday today. And I'm so sorry.
Why are you kicking her ass? What's up with that? I mean, that was really oof.
I'm just now getting like, I feel horrible. Like, I was like, oh my God, it's your birthday. And I'm so fucking selfish. But happy birthday, Angela.
So you're afraid she's going to be mad at you because you didn't acknowledge her birthday. That's what this boils down to. Okay. We got it.
I hope you see all this love in chat.
Oh,
we appreciate you, girl. And guys, Angela has a channel. If one of the mods can drop her link. She has a great channel, and man, she's good with her words. I'm actually going to venture over there in just a minute and read a community post of hers that she made today. So with that being said, please.
Why are you going to fade away? What the hell happened? Why did it stop? Okay, it's done. All right. I'm probably just going to fade away off YouTube anyway, getting my hopes up. Feelings hurt about hopes is too much. See y'all around. Sorry to bring. What's the matter? Am I popping? No, you don't have to leave. What's up? Oh, you're always so sweet and so supportive.
Yeah, I'll talk to Queen about it. Don't worry about it popping up. I'll talk to her about it.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's just a confusion thing.
Yeah.
Just
BTM will
it.
straighten that all out. Trust and believe that.
Just give me like time. Just chill.
You're a good, strong supporter of all of us on the Puffin. I hope you don't go anywhere. Okay, so this is Hartley. We'll play it. I don't know.
Can you check it out? Thanks, son. Yes, ma'am. Built for the bullshit. How are you, by the way? Hey, Carolina Moon. Hey, want to be sleuthy? Let's see. Jenny Machete, Ben George. Yeah, he's sinuses. Hopefully, that's all it is. Yeah, we definitely need prayers for the boys too, y'all. They've been sick all week. Keep those high spirits up. It's infectious. Thank you. I try. I didn't realize I piss so many people off when I laugh and joke around. Oh, Bill for the bullshit. Thank you so much. I just want to say thank you to everybody. You guys have been really amazing. Oh,
You seen these tubes they have? I don't know if they call it like boom boom or something. And you put it up to your nose and smell it, and it opens up your sinuses.
I've never seen that.
They had it on.
I want to show you guys something. But we'll get back to Hartley's video. You know what cracked me up today? And I don't know if any of you watch or not, but apparently Nonsense did a video about LOLCOWS. Well, you know, Joneson does a live saying, who's going to tell her? Because she doesn't like the way that Nonsense pronounces lookout. Or that she's even doing a list or anything about a locale. I mean, is this really your content? Or is it just because it's something that you can go at nonsense about because of your dislike for nonsense? I mean, it's strange to me. Pretend is a puppet. Hartley kill. Yeah, we're going to go back to Hartley's video. I love Hartley's video. She does such a great job.
Are you saying anything or is it loading? Oh.
No, my little was at the door for the umpteenth thousand time.
Oh my
No
God.
sitter today.
Okay.
Oh, now my cat's bitching. What do you want? Sir Duke, get out my cords.
How do you guys feel about Julie? People do their own thing.
Man.
I don't really give to, I mean, like personally, I really don't really, it's not part of my, I don't really believe in the whole thing.
No, she's talking about nonsense. I'm doing this review. A lot of people are giving kickback because, you know, why now, right when it's about ready to go to court?
Well, it doesn't matter what.
It's been out here. People are saying that it's helping Brittany, and I don't think that was nonsense intent at all.
No, it's not going to help Brittany at all. Like the thought process that. Yeah, the thought process that a YouTuber reviewing something is going to help them in court is ridiculous. The facts are, it's not. And Brittany is an idiot. She speaks and talks too much. She says that like, oh, I got a whole team working with me. Well, lady, you're being charged with like, I think some sort of harassment or something like that. I don't know
exactly. Who her team is?
Her mods, probably.
Yeah, that's exactly.
But that's the problem. You're being accused of harassing her, and you say you got a team working against Julie, and it's like that's not exactly a good thing to say on a live stream. And the end of the day, like nonsense is nonsense. She does her own stuff. She reviews people. She does not care about just fitting in or just like pretending. It's just she will speak her mind like a lot of other people on the platform. So it's like that's her channel, man. If she wants to do what she wants to, yeah.
At the end of the day, what any of us say is not going to have a bearing on what the court decides because whatever evidence Julie has would not pertain to us. It would pertain to what actually happened with Brittany and with Craigie. And that's what would be submitted to the court. And that's what
and I don't
decide on.
And I don't know what the hell is happening. That's why I don't really make a comment because Julie's not a reliable narrator, and so is Brittany. So it's like, okay, who am I going to rely
I'll
on the
wait.
facts? I'll just wait until the court case. And honestly, it's like, that's probably that, because like when you don't know too much about the situation, it's best not to comment about the situation. I don't know what's going on with the court case. I don't know what evidence the prosecutor has to present. I don't know what Julie was going to do. I have no clue what's going on. I don't know the laws, what's going on in Jersey when it comes to this. So I don't really comment. But the truth of the matter is, Nonce is going to review whoever the hell she wants to review. And that's just how it is. And I think, like, if she wants to review Julie and stuff like that, it is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, it's her channel, it's her content. She can do whatever she chooses to. It's not to help Brittany. So people need to get off that. It is no way is she defending Brittany. I mean, come on now. Just because she has an opinion about something else doesn't mean she's, I've heard people calling her a Brittany sip now. That's ridiculous.
No.
That is just totally ridiculous.
No, I think people don't quite understand that people can be friendly. You can be friendly with people, and then they can you can have friends and they can not like your friends.
We're saying that her personal feelings against Julie are playing a role in this.
So it might be. She might just not like Julie.
Yeah, well, she's made it clear she don't.
Yeah, so she doesn't like Julie. I mean,
my only thing on it is she's not responsible for what the judge is going to do. All we know is there was enough probable cause to move it to the next step, which is a hearing, to see if there's any evidence to do anything further. That's all we know.
Yeah. I mean, like, in the end of the day, people need to realize that we don't know what the hell's going on. And yeah, Nonsense never liked Julie. Never did like Julie. She doesn't like this situation, so she's going to review it. And I don't think she doesn't like BJ and she doesn't like Julie. It's as simple as that.
Oh, I totally get how Granny feels. I totally get. Like, Granny's one person out here who can stand up and say, I have a right to feel any type of way after what they've done to my ass. She sure does. Yeah, it's not about Granny. And that people do, hey, Steph, people do try to combine the two, but it's not.
Well, I mean, people like to try to get people to like fight with each other, like just because. Right. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm a grown person. I realize that people have you could be friends with people and your friends cannot like your friends, and it's just or people that you like, and it's just how it is. And I don't have a problem with Julie. I don't really have I don't like care to review her or stuff like that. I don't really dislike her. I don't think I don't know if this was done by her or this was just picked up by the prosecutor. I don't agree with it, to be honest with you. I don't agree with the real life shit, to be honest with you, and police reports. But I don't think Mr. Craig has helped out his positions by threatening people's fucking, with guns. You know what I mean? I don't think that's a smart idea, and you take it way far. I mean, like, if you're just making fun of people, that's fine. But when you're talking about, guns and all this stuff, I think you're taking it too far. If you just made fun of Julie's looks and shit like that, hey, that's.
No, she was threatened. She was.
But when you start talking about guns and you're waving your gun around, you threaten people and stuff like that, then you're fucking just open yourself up to possible situations like this, and that's the problem with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure Granny doesn't like the fucking anything BJ. BJ has fucking fucked with her for over a year with this situation. And the truth of the matter is that, BJ's pretending like she's perfectly fine, but she had no issue with possibly putting Granny in jail with a RICO. She was thinking it was funny that she could go to jail. So, I mean, like, I don't know.
Funny about it. Yeah, she sure did.
Personally, I just think Nonsense will do Nonsense does. That's her channel. That's why people like her. They like her because she's very opinionated and she doesn't bullshit people. I mean, look, if you like, and if you don't like it, you don't like it. You do like it, you do like it. I have no issues with Nonsense. I have no issues with, Julie. I don't agree with her course of action, but that's pretty much it. But
I mean, I can't tell her how she should feel, if she should feel threatened or not.
Yeah, that's up to the court to decide.
It doesn't matter what I think, what B. Tim thinks, what Nonsense thinks, what anybody else thinks. Because at the end of the day, guess who's making the call? The judge.
The judge.
Or what is submitted to him.
I don't care if you make the best fucking YouTube video in the history of YouTube. It's not going to do shit in the courtroom. Like it's just not. Because like guess what? You can live, you know,
Whatever Julie did to someone else has going on with someone else has nothing to do with this with Brittany.
you know, and the thing is like I think people like I don't know, people just have a weird thing where it's like, you know, it's like tribalism and stuff like that. I'm like, I can disagree with what Julie's doing, but I also don't have like a big problem where I'm reviewing her every day. And I can be like, okay, you know, nonsense can be your own person and dislike people that I'm okay with. And it is what it is. I have no problem with nonsense. It's because I'm an adult. Because there's like actual adult things. I'm not like some bullshit Greg team like this idiot we have on the fucking screen.
She's
This,
entitled to her own opinion.
you know, so that's pretty much it. So
I agree.
we'll see.
We're all entitled to our own opinions, and it is what it is. I don't think right now Joy should be. I'm not going to gain. I'm not going after Joy.
I think Peach is an idiot when she's continuously talking, you know, thinking about, oh, she's defending me and talking about her case. It's like, lady, you're facing possible criminal charges. You need to shut the fuck up. That's what you need to do.
And one of the funniest things is it's on April 1st, April Fool's Day.
Yeah, I'm like, you're facing possible criminal charges. You're facing possible fines. And you talk too much. And it's like every defense attorney will tell you is to shut the fuck up and just focus and just ignore her and just get it through. You know what I mean? But you're too dumb and you just keep on, she keeps on talking. And it's like, don't talk because it's out of the drama sphere at this point. When it gets to the court system, it's out of the drama sphere.
Yeah. And I agree with that, just Samantha. And that's why I said what I said. I can't tell her how to feel. That's her family. She, in her mind, she needs to protect, and I can't tell her differently, especially when I know that she has been threatened. You know, I mean, at the end of the day, we don't know anybody for real. We don't know what anybody is truly capable of. We don't know them other than what we see on YouTube. Granted, they put 99.9% of their life on YouTube. But don't tell me that man is not capable of leaving the house. What the hell did he get a vehicle for? We just don't know. And I'm, you know, at the end of the day, I can't say with 100% surety that, you know, oh, well, neither one of them is going to do anything. They're not going to leave the house. We don't know that. We don't know that. Joy says a lot of shit. You know, I don't know what to tell you about that because I can't speak for her. All I can tell you is she knows what my issues were with her. I never hid the fact. And she had said so on my panel when she came up. My feelings on those issues have not changed and will not change. But, you know, I'm not for these digging into family histories and putting them out and stuff like that. I'm not on board with that stuff. I think that's going too far. Besides that, what the hell's that to do with her now anyway? I didn't do it, Jay. It's before her time.
But the thing is, no one, I'm going to explain this to you very simply. It doesn't matter what a YouTuber says. It depends on what the court sees and how well an attorney does their job or doesn't do their job.
Yep.
At the end of the day, the more you talk, the more fucking ammunition you're going to give to the attorney that's going to go after you. That's why Queen did not mention BHB for a whole year. We used to kick people off panel who wanted to talk about her. Yeah. And that's because we didn't want to give her ammunition. But when we knew that she was absolutely fucked, she had no chance of fucking winning, had no chance of anything. We're like, and she just continued on even afterwards. We're like, okay, we're going to make you into content now to pay for, to deal with you. Because you have nothing and you're just playing the motions at this point. But at the end of the day, the worst enemy of BJ right now is BJ. She needs to shut the fuck up if she wants that. But the more you talk, the more chance you give as you slip up. And I told people about Julie a while ago. It's like, you got to be careful with someone like that when it comes to legally and all that stuff, because, she's not a dummy. She knows a lot of laws that most people don't. And it's like, but she didn't want to listen to me, BJ, and BJ kept on going. And she basically had people jump on her panel. And yeah, I'm not surprised Julie wanted to sue people early on. No shit. Like, that's why that warning was generally given.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
And he has threatened her. I didn't get to watch Nonsenses, but look, and we also don't know what Julie has. What evidence Julie has. We don't know it all. Evidently, there was enough evidence to warrant probable cause to take it to the next step.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the prosecutor was shown. I don't know what the type of case is going to be presented. So, I mean, people sitting there and thinking like Nonsense making a YouTube video is going to save fucking BJ. I don't think that's the case,
Made in legal the other day you would like, I think. Made in AI legal vid. They are a dysfunctional household. The man in the omnibus would concur. Britney's, I mean. The law of diminishing returns. Yeah. B-Tim, have you seen Black Belt Barrister?
Black Belt Barrister?
Yeah. Cash wants to know. He's over on Vertical Side.
No.
I'll have to check it. I'm going to write that down. We'll have to check that out.
No.
That way I won't forget. It's called Black Belt Barrister. All right, I'll have to check that out when I get a chance. And Aries, thank you very much for that volcano. She's in there reading all about it now, and it's one she'd already was using. So thank you. So I know she's on the right track. God, I wish I would have known that, Aries. I'd have been picking your brain. Anyway. Hey, Proud Mama. I hate watch Mob Crew. Lolly and all that Mob keeps on with his shit. Oh yeah, that Lolly is fucking Mob, I don't even understand how people even listen to that shit. I might have to do some reviewing of them. I haven't reviewed them in a long time. But this is Jonesin, and apparently she's upset because Nonsense did a live and is not pronouncing low-cow right. She's saying low cow instead of LOLCOW. And Jonesin doesn't like it. And it's really bothering her. What? And then she goes on to cover the live because Nonsense makes a list with her chat about what they think a low cow is. And yeah, it's crazy.
Wow, you're like really desperate to get a fucking video out this way. This lady.
That's what I thought. I'm like, what? You're doing a live on this? We're only going to review a couple minutes of it, though.
Okay.
Be upset. Hey, Brandy Wine OG. Glad to see you, love. I made Alfredo last night. Oh, humpback eye. Thank you for a little some.
Alfredo is not from a can.
Let me give you some deal.
You gonna take that?
People buy it in the jars, but I make my own.
Likes. Give me 50 likes. I keep the bar low. We'll see how we do with 50 first, because folks just don't be liking to like my shit. We're at 30. Gave me some deal. Lock. Getting into it. Yeah, this is Tessa's way of nonsense earlier. Pun intended. But she kept, listen, there's more than I want to point out. We're going to go through it because she made a list of characteristics of a LOLCOW. Now, did y'all hear how I said that? LOLCOW? 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 I don't know. It could just be a me thing. It could be a pet peeve for me because it's like she loves using LOLCOW now on everything. Everything and everybody is a LOLCOW situation.
Okay. So
it's like, damn. Which friend of hers introduced her to the LOLCOW? Please raise your hand. It's not LOLCOW. It's not low LOLCOW. Listen how I'm saying that. That's how Nonsense is saying it. LOLCOW. It's not a LOLCOW. It's a LOLCOW. I'm sorry. It irks my nerves. It irks my nerves. Well, somebody needs to.
This was live-worthy content. Beat him. Because of how somebody pronounces local.
How long was this
Okay.
rap for?
An hour and 53 minutes and 29 seconds.
An hour and 53 minutes?
Well, she goes into the live. Yeah, she goes over the list and stuff. Yeah, she goes in. She plays some of her live, but the whole way through, all she does is keep correcting her about her mispronunciation. Because it irks her.
What? Is it because
Yeah.
she's a LOLCOW?
Maybe that's why she can say it so well.
I mean, that's why she tried out for the show.
Oh, that's right. She did, huh?
Yeah, she tried out for the show. She tried to stink fucking Savage and take her show from her.
That's right. She's still salty because she wants to be one and they rejected her.
Bro, they don't make any money. I mean, like, they make money, but they get ripped off tremendously by
Oh,
Keemstar.
hell yeah.
I mean,
when
like,
you told me how he pays, I was like,
Bro, did you see the Sweet Tea situation?
No.
So Sweet Tea is this Appalachian woman that recently got pregnant, right? But it was outed by Keemstar's group of people, like his team manager, whatnot, goes through there. Keemstar makes her employee of the month, and they have something called employee of the month where you get $1,000 as a bonus for the month if you're an employee of the month, right? So he makes her an employee of the month, right? And she gets paid an extra $1,000. Now, Keem must have forgot about the employee of the month, because then he comes up to her and says, I want the $1,000 back because that's actually another YouTuber's money and that there was a mistake from the billing. And she says, just take it out of my next paycheck, right? Because she probably didn't think about the employee of the month or whatnot. And he also promised her new teeth, which was like $2,500 5 months ago, right? And basically, he goes on a rant about $1,000, goes on multiple shows, demands her to give back the money. She's like, listen, you pay me and I would have to pay taxes on this if you paid me this. I can't just give it back to you because I'll pay taxes on it. And he's like, no, I want the $1,000 back. Goes on multiple shows, fucking outs her financial stuff. And eventually she fucking leaves. So this guy, who's supposedly a multimillionaire, is fucking ranting about $1,000. And then, like, everyone's like, yeah, Keem, you're right. And then, like, I think Yo Mama had to remind him that she was the employee of the month. And then he's like, well, I got to check if she actually got paid for that. So maybe Keem, and then so she left the show and everything. But he was dogging her for like almost a day and a half about $1,000.
That he awarded to her for being employee of the month to begin with.
He didn't pay her that money. So he never paid her that $1,000. He didn't even remember. So when
my goodness.
So when she got the extra $1,000, maybe she was thinking that like this was the money from that, or maybe she just thought like she was paid for something else. But like, what type of millionaire comes around and screams about $1,000? This guy's bragging that he has $2 million in crypto and all this fucking money that he makes, and he's all rich and he's getting paid all this money, and he cries about $1,000. It's like, it's the biggest thing I've ever, like, I'm sitting here, I'm like, this is the brokest fucking millionaire I have ever seen in my goddamn entire life. $1,000? You're fucking, you have live in a fucking ranch, bro. You buy your girlfriend $20,000 fucking purses.
Then
You brag that you made like $100,000 in 1 month with your networks, $100-something thousand. Like, what? And then you're like, go dogging this lady that's having another kid, fucking who's broke as can be, can't even afford fake teeth, and you're fucking dogging her about $1,000 you probably forgot to give her for employee of the month. And you're outing her financials. You're making a whole drama sphere. And when she said like, you just take it out of my next paycheck, and everyone's like, yeah, she's supposed to pay it back. No, actually, employees, if they overpay you for a 1099 or 1040, they do take it out of your next paycheck. If they overpay you.
do.
They don't demand the money back from you a lot of times because
when this sub told him, or this person told him Did he
No,
then
Yo
change
Mama
it
was a
up?
TV show, like another YouTube like live stream, like another LOLCOW live stream.
Oh,
He pulled up the clip. He showed the screenshot that she was Employee of the
wow.
Month, and he never paid. He was like, I have to check if she got paid for that. So, but the point is that that's not how you handle fucking business. If a motherfucker works for you, you don't out all their fucking personal information and their financial stuff and all that
Mm-mm.
stuff. You handle it behind the scenes. And if the person says, take it out of my next paycheck, you take it out of their fucking next paycheck.
Now
Because
she'll
guess
never
what?
see any of that next paycheck.
Yeah, and guess what? If your 1099 or your 1040 says you got paid 41,000, but you only got 40,000, then you're still gonna have to pay for the fucking 41,000 because that's on your tax forms, dummy. So all those
Yep.
fucking YouTubers that are on that thing saying she doesn't have to pay taxes for $1,000 if she just cash backs the money. Well, what form is there to show that she cashed back the fucking money?
Yep.
What are you gonna do, Keem? Are you gonna fix that?
And it's still going to show up as 41,000 on her 1099 from YouTube.
And all these
They're
fuck-
not going to give her credit for the cash back.
Yeah, just fucking stupid. So yeah, brokest millionaire I ever seen on this fucking platform. I've never seen someone this broke, begging for thousands of dollars, having everyone e-beg. It's fucking wild. So I thought, and she wanted to be on that show where this broke ass motherfucker is constantly like, for every $20 gives the host $3. For every $500 you get on a fucking Crown membership per month, you get $60 a month.
Wow. He makes tons of money off them women.
So I think working for that guy is the worst decision you can ever make. Because I would rather you could do better with fucking 40 to 50 people in your chat than working for fucking that guy. I don't get it. I don't understand. I think only a few of the channels make a lot of money, and the rest are just fucking slaves for Keemstar to make more money. Just a greedy motherfucker I would never fucking work with. And he's just the most unprofessional piece of shit I've ever seen.
I agree.
That was my little rant today. I'm sorry.
Hey, Saurosaurus Rex, how are you? Good to see you. All right, back into this. That's crazy, though. That is some crazy shit.
Like, I guarantee you probably make, I'm not even joking, you probably make more than 90% of the LOLCOW universe.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, then they really don't make shit, huh?
Like, you make like 1,000 or so or whatnot, probably close to that.
Sometimes a lot less than that.
Well, let's
Depends on the month.
say a good month you make like 1,000. You would probably make more than 75% of the LOLCOW universe's hosts.
That's what Laura was talking about the other day. She was saying, I don't even know why I popped into her. I haven't looked at her in a long time, but I was curious to see if she had something to say about everything going on. And she was saying, oh, these creators are lying to you because they're making bank off AdSense. I'm thinking,
making money from AdSense.
What the fuck are you talking about? She says, because I make money off AdSense. I'm like, I'll show you what I make a month off AdSense. I think last month I made $128.
Yeah, but the problem, no one makes that much on AdSense, and TikTok's worse. Ever since the American person took over, they're like not getting paid anything, like nothing. This one guy who was talking about he had like fucking 40 million, like what was it? I think it was like 10 million views and a lot of engagement and stuff like that. He got paid like I think like $1,100.
Well, on YouTube, the big channels, they get a hell of a lot higher rate per
It depends.
views, and they have negative views.
Yeah, but it depends on your content and it depends on a lot of things. But honestly, TikTok doesn't pay. A lot of channels are not paying. Now, what's going to happen is people are going to move to greener pastures, and that's what's going to happen. Because no one's going to be sitting here getting paid fucking 10 cents for 100,000 views or some shit. Are you saying something? I think she just muted.
Oh, yeah, I had to. Close the door, please. Close the door, please. Thank you. Love you too. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I don't know. That's all some crazy shit. I don't know. But Laura was running her mouth, and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And there is no way she's making mad money on AdSense. She says, that's where I make my money. No, you don't, bitch. Quit lying. Because unless you got some secret deal going on, nobody else has. I was like, yeah, okay. All right, let's go.
To tell her that L is not silent. It is not silent. Yeah, it is. That's how she does with things, though. Nope. Right? Like, she finds certain words and she sticks with them, and certain things and she sticks with it. And the LOLCOW is
I think
the
we all
same
do that.
thing. No different. But it just drives me. Oh my God. What was that? Shayna gifted 10 memberships. Thank you, love.
I hear you, Cash. I got to do mine
Shit, that's so
this week.
kind of you. Look at you showing out in here. Thank you. Thank you so much. Play you the dancing rooster.
We won't.
You mean the dancing rooster that you let die?
We were, and I saw.
You let die because you
I
fucking
saw.
had. If
What?
you don't know, she basically allowed
I mean,
her chickens to be walking free while a fucking chicken hawk was flying over unguarded. So she had all. So she kept on doing that. Like, that's what happened. So yeah, she also. So I don't know. She should not have chickens. This woman is a terrible chicken mother.
Exactly, Texas Tip. I didn't understand firing up alive and making that the focal point. I really didn't. But we'll listen to a little bit of it. She's going to go to the list, and then we're going to check out of this one.
I don't say everything right either at all. I'm the most unprofessional human being.
Okay, so then why are you firing up alive about the way someone else says something?
But that LOLCOW drives, like, somebody needs to tell her to think of it as like lullaby almost, right? Lullaby. Lol. You just add a little bit of a O sound to it. Lullaby. Lullaby. LOLCOW.
Oh, good Lord.
LOLCOW.
Now that we all got our lesson in how to say LOLCOW, y'all, can y'all say it now, right? Can y'all say it right?
Lady, you didn't know Africa was a continent. You thought that London was a country. What the fuck are you talking about? You're the dumbest motherfucker around. Like, you were made fun of by your friend Dietz. She jumped up on a panel to make fun of you because you were so stupid.
Yeah, I was surprised to see you back in there, Cash. I really was. I didn't believe it till I was sent a screenshot. I was really surprised. There's not much that surprises me on YouTube, but lately a few things have. Instead of her calling out nonsense for her lisp, it is unnecessary and lazy. It is. It is. I don't care how she pronounces it. I don't care. I'm not gonna fire up alive just because somebody pronounces a word different. Hell, I don't pronounce half the shit right. You know?
She's incredibly stupid, this person. Like, she is like, whenever people like foreigners think of like stupid, like the typical stupid American, they picture Joneson.
Mm-hmm.
Like this fat, fucking stupid person who doesn't know anything about world events, that is completely stupid.
Well,
that's what they picture Americans as. She's the typical, like, the insulting.
I don't know if I'd go there, but
I'll go there. I don't give a fuck. I don't like this person.
I know you don't. And you're entitled to your opinion. All right, play now.
Birthday, Lord, the birthday. Hold on, what did Shayna choose, though? They're begging for the birthday. We need some deal. I don't know how to say Roy.
Still the cough? Never got that checked out.
Oh, that's funny.
That's a smoker's cough.
My birthday. Fuck it, we're playing it.
Wish you.
Oh no, not on my channel. We're not.
Eyes don't leave the mother clucking screen. You heard? And so I'm watching y'all's comments over here. But my eyes don't leave the mother clucking screen. You heard? You heard?
Oh,
My eyes
Lord.
don't leave the screen. Sorry, babe. If you're listening,
Hey,
I doubt you.
You want to know? You want to pull off a good beat instead of doing something like this? Have your littles with you while you're at a store and you see some good Easter buys, but you don't want them to see what you're buying. Try getting that shit and getting it through checkout with them seeing it. When you can pull that off, you know you pulled off a beat. That would be better content than this. Just saying.
But if you are, I love you. You're everything. He's just a specimen. Welcome in, Mark. The characteristics of a LOLCOW. Now, I don't know who she's doing it for. I don't care. But I did hear the characteristics. I was like, God,
hey, Jinx.
Damn, that's
we're not sure.
Every characteristic that at least every human being has one of.
Someone said Canada's going to be a state.
Got the whole list.
Oh, who said that? Who said that Canada's going to be a state? I can't. This has been a mess, especially since I've been without. Oh, I hear you. Your meds. Oh. I was fighting with them today. I got to know who said beat him. Did you hear that?
I don't know who said that. I have no clue about that.
Oh, our president said that? Trump said that Canada's going to be a state?
Well,
yeah. Okay.
Unfortunately, he's not smart.
Yeah, he lives in the Lululand.
I mean, like, there's some decisions I agree with him with, but there's some things I contemplate how the fuck this guy got elected. But,
yeah, that's never.
Sometimes I'm like, yeah, I agree with this. He's doing a good job here. And then he says things like that, and I'm like, fuck. So,
Of course, Craig repeated it. Craig probably believes him too. Hey, Purple Dragon, good to see you. Oh, good Lord. Yep. He said Canada will be the 51st state. He wants Canada to be the 50th. Yeah, okay. And his Delulu land only. That's not going to happen. And it shouldn't happen. But, yeah. Oh, boy. You know what? If the person running our country can make statements like that, no wonder we deal with the shit we deal with on YouTube. Oh, boy.
Oh, shit. Yeah, please hit the like. Oh, shit. We've already passed 50. Dislike. I'll count. Don't listen. I'm going to speed her up a little bit.
Good at this. I do expect some petty reporting per usual, but I don't really care. So for many of you, you don't.
Madison, that list did. It went on and on and on. But I got the legit definition and characteristics.
No, some of you don't even know what happened yesterday. And let me start this off by saying I am in no way.
I think she's making her own brand of beef over there. But she's raising her own brand of LOL cattle.
What?
Because you can just Google it. It's pretty standard for every.
I don't get it. Do you beat him? I don't get this.
So I don't know what's so funny. It's like, this is like boring, actually.
Yeah. And she's laughing hideously about, and now she's saying she's going to do her own line of cattle so she can call it a LOLCOW.
Like, this is the most fucking no content fucking live stream that she has done in quite a while.
Hey, Just Sheila, good to see you.
This is like
This-
no content. Like this
Yeah.
is like zero content. Like your criticism of nonsense is how she says fucking lolcow.
Mm-hmm.
Like who gives a fuck? Who the fuck even outside the internet? Do you think anyone even fucking knows the meaning of that word or gives two fucks about it? If someone says low-cow versus lolcow, no one gives a fuck.
Did the
And this
car
is-
guy get charged? Yes, he did. Cash. Yes, he did. Yeah. And honestly, I'm so thankful that it was in another county, in another city, that it happened, so that asshole lemon couldn't foil it and put my kids bullshit. Can put my kids out here like he's done to others.
Every lolcow, they're all the same. The only ones that are different are the horror cows. Now that's the word I can't say. The horror, whatever. You're a whore. Your mom's a whore.
Okay, so why can't we make fun of you for that? Why can't we fire up a whole live to make fun of you for that?
Because that would be the most boring fucking live in existence, and I would never sit through that shit. I'm telling you now, if you started doing a live stream just discussing that for the next hour and a half, I'm not watching. I'm not going to be in the chat, Kathy P. I mean, like, I'm cool with you. I'm friends with you, but there's no fucking way I'm going to put myself through that shit. I'm gone. Fuck
And
that.
I don't understand making it part of your live topic to talk about what Queen is doing with her Discord. How is that content?
What about a Discord? Listen.
Oh yeah, there was a live today, or I think it was today's, and there was a deep discussion about what Queen's doing with her Discord.
You mean like making it a membership thing?
Yeah, I mean everything.
Yeah,
I'm
because
like,
they have no content. Like,
I don't care what somebody does with their Discord. I don't.
Like I don't think people quite understand. Like, it's like, for instance, everyone has different Discords. Do you think I can get into Rabbit's Discord? You know what I mean? Without being a member, do you think I can get in there? It just doesn't. You know what I mean? Like, that's how it is. It's just how it is. She has memberships too. It's just how it is. But I mean, like,
not my
obviously,
business
I'm
what
gonna
someone
see-
else does. You know, if people want to join, they're going to join. It's that simple. It's really not my business.
I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, most times people talk. It's okay. I like it, but you know, I honestly don't check on it too often. Probably I'll check on it like once or twice a day.
Now I have a Discord. I've never really been much into Discords. I think I was in unis there for a little while, and then the 4-person one that Nunya tried to start way back when for Nonsense, when Nonsense made it clear she wanted nothing to do with Discord for her channel, but Nunya seemed fit to, and I've talked to like a couple people just messaging back and forth between them, but I've never like been really active in any Discord.
Yeah, I mean, I think what people don't quite understand is like there's no like insane tea in the Discord. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I don't care.
It's just people chit chatting, and once in a while there's a true crime content forum and all that skin dogs, and sometimes we make a forum on like BJ or Lauren and stuff like that. That's pretty much it.
But for the couple of people that I did private message on, that I talked back and forth with, it's awesome to be able to talk to someone and not have to give out your personal phone number and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like we tell people all the time, do not put your personal information in there. It's not a good idea. Don't put your picture. Right. Don't do that shit. Don't, you know what I mean? Just think of it like a actual, like you're on the side chat here. Like that's what it is. Basically.
Well, if people's Patreons aren't private, what makes you think that a Discord would be?
Yeah. If you want to, I mean, I don't know. It's just weird, but it's like basically they have like no content. So they're basically like, oh my God, she's actually cleaning out her Discord and checking who's there. I mean, obviously, I'm going to check out for Puffin a little bit. I'm going to see what the situations that are going on there. But, like, that's just how it is. Like, it's just a Discord. It's nothing nothing special.
I don't. And anyway.
You can ask anyone on that
That's
Discord.
crazy.
You see,
Not one
you don't see
single
me
bit.
talking in there too much at all, actually.
In fact, Granny,
Like I said, I don't know why it's content worthy, but whatever.
Because she made
I
an
mean, of
hour
course
and a half.
it is for Queen because it's her Discord connected to her channel, and she was telling her subscribers and channel members what's going on and stuff. So of course it would be for her, but not for someone else to review what she's doing. That's just, I don't know. I thought it was
I did not know that, Tammy. I'll check that out with that suit. That's a fucking hope. Are they like alive? Those two
no,
girls? Oh my
no,
god.
no. And from what I understand, mom is responsible.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
they found two
terrible.
little girls in a suitcase. Yeah.
I wouldn't call that content. That's like a tragedy, but I mean, I get what you're stating. Like, there's other stories to talk about. I get it than fucking LOLCOW, but I get what you mean. But yeah, I mean, but there's a lot of stories you can talk about. There's a lot of things. Like, I mean, like, I would rather have a full-on discussion about fucking Ozempic and what happened to fucking Ozzy Osbourne's daughter, who looks like she's a fucking skeleton.
Yeah. She also had, I thought she had gastric sleeve done too, or something like that as well,
Yeah,
besides
there's something
the
up,
Ozempic.
man.
Yeah.
She's
She's
too skinny.
bad.
Her mother looks bad too, man.
Hey, Mystic, good to see you. Yeah, Kelly looks awful.
You know, I don't know, man. I think the Ozempic shit is. I would rather talk about that than fucking LOLCOW. That shit's terrible, and I think people are gonna. I think Ozempic's gonna get sued to oblivion. I guarantee.
Oh, there already is lawsuits.
Oh yeah, I guarantee you.
And that
It's
other
like-
weight loss stuff shots you can get online. You can do a virtual visit and you shoot
Listen.
them in your belly. That GP, whatever it is. Yeah, there's lawsuits filed against that now too.
Listen, man. I mean, like, I get it if you're like, what's say Amber Lynn Reed, you're like 500 pounds, 600 pounds, and you're down and you need to lose the weight, but some of these people don't need it. Like, if you're like 50 pounds overweight, just go on a diet. Even like 100 pounds overweight, go on a diet, man. Do not trust these pharmaceutical companies.
But then again, if you're the one out there seeking it out and you're not, and you're the one seeking it out and you're the one taking it, how are they responsible for it? The risks are put out there.
I mean, like,
you ignoring them.
But the problem is also the advertisement, man. Like, I'm on the subway train. You know who's advertised this fucking GOP1 or whatever the fuck?
They're being sued.
That female tennis player.
Mm-hmm.
Just sticking into herself. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, lady, you weren't fat at all. What are you talking about? Why the fuck were you even taking that? And you're literally, your job was running around up and down a court, swinging a tennis. I'm sure that's a lot of fucking exercise. I'm sure you weren't unhealthy. And you're sticking this needle into yourself to inject this drug that's supposed to like reduce your appetite. But the problem is that the moment you jump off of this drug, your appetite returns with a fucking vengeance and you gain even more weight. And you're advertising this to people just because you got a fat paycheck. That's fucking disgusting. I can't.
That's why they're crazy about Ozempic. Look at all the rich and famous who've been on it and still are.
Fucking evil people, man. You should not be recommending this to normal people at all. This is like, you're destroying people's lives with this shit, man.
It's what the Kardashians use. They push it.
Yeah, it's nasty. What people need to be told is that you got to like fucking avoid. The problem is America doesn't have proper food at all in the supermarkets.
Oh, Darby, I'm so sorry. And she's okay?
Oh my God, I'm sorry about that.
I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm glad she's okay.
I'm sorry about that. That's terrible. But I'm glad she's okay, but that sucks about the car too.
Yeah, it does. Oh God.
But yeah, I don't know, man. We need to stop fucking trusting the pharmaceutical companies with these weight loss drugs because, like, honestly, they're just terrible. Every single one of them. And like, these celebrities sat there and they were like, "Oh my God, fat acceptance. It's okay to be overweight." But the moment they could take a fucking pill or an injection, suddenly they're telling everyone to do it and make sure to write a check for me to say this, to tell people to do this. It's like, are you out of your fucking minds, people? Like, are you going to really trust a pharmaceutical company? Like,
it's all about the bottom dollar.
And these are some of these people are the same people that thought like taking a vaccine was like a fucking crazy thing. I'm like, wait a minute. So you're going to be not okay with the vaccine, but you're going to be okay with the Ozempic?
I heard Mongero's actually, a lot of doctors are preferring that over Ozempic now.
Bro,
I'm sure. I hope everything's going to be okay.
Yeah. My son is very shook. Well, I mean, just make him sure he goes to the hospital, even if he says he's not okay. A lot of times, adrenaline makes you feel no pain in the beginning, and then you start feeling it later at night. So, my advice is probably have them, even though they're okay and he's fine, I would just tell him to go to the hospital, get like an MRI, and like just checked up immediately. Because a lot of times you're in car accidents, you walk away, you don't feel anything, and then later that night you start feeling it because the adrenaline runs through your system and makes
go get examined.
Yeah.
Go get X-rays because it can be something that you're not going to notice right away.
Yeah.
I've cleaned up. I ran the field for years. I cleaned up many accidents, and I've also had second calls where the patient refused to go after the accident. And
if he's
not trying to scare you, but things happen.
No, but and I'd probably go there too.
Slow brain bleeds, all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and also it could just be like if there's many cases where a person hurt their back, their legs, and everything. They don't feel it until later that night, and because the adrenaline is a powerful thing, it makes you not feel anything afterwards. So he could be perfectly fine right now, and then later tonight he could have severe back pains and he would have to go. Now he doesn't have to take an ambulance because ambulances cost a lot of money, usually $800 to $1,000. He could just go to the doctor himself, take an Uber there. My advice. And have him just go.
I'd go to the ER and get checked out,
or like like one of those clinics.
I'd go to the only because they can do the X-rays and stuff right on site that need to be just to make sure that because you only have one neck, one spine, and it can't hurt to check things out. And sometimes because of how you're feeling, you're not even going to notice the injury. And then when you do need to file a claim because you have the injury, you're not going to have the medical evidence to substantiate it to cover those medical expenses.
Okay, so Marcy says, I lost 60 pounds using the shots. I couldn't go higher than the lowest dose. I've been off of it for over a year, and I kept it more all the way up now, and I eat fresh foods.
Because you learned to eat better, and you stayed with that. You stayed with, you totally reprogrammed yourself.
But people don't, when they hear diet, they think it's a temporary thing. A diet is
forever.
Is forever. You cannot just decide to just take a bunch of shots with a lot of side effects. You're like the best case scenario, Marcy. You are the best case scenario. And I'm glad for you. I'm glad for you. But
because she was refused treatment for something else as classified overweight. There's her arthritis. Really? I had a missus that had stomach bypass 2 decades ago. I know weight. Yeah, bypasses are rough. My good friend, to this day, it's been years. It's been probably 17, 18 years since her bypass. And she still has a hard time with medications and stuff like that. Even though she never finished her weight loss. And she did stretch back out somewhat, not a bunch, but enough. But it's still the way that her body is now because of the bypass, the way it absorbs the medication and the food is wild, especially with the medication.
I mean, I think like people need to really just. I don't trust pharmaceutical companies.
They're all about the money. They don't care about us at the end of the day.
You know what I mean?
You don't think that there could be cures for a lot of stuff that's out here yet? They're not going to release the cure. They make too much money on the treatments.
Yeah, and I just don't trust them. And I don't trust. I think people need. I'm glad it worked out for you, Marcy. And I think that's what it's good for. People that are willing to do a change afterwards and are taking it seriously. But people think they could just get these shots and then start eating a fucking cheeseburger afterwards, like with fries and everything, and just eat like they normally do. Or sometimes they get unlucky because there's a lot of bad side effects of these drugs. They
don't change their habits.
They are not stuff. They are something you got to be careful with these because these companies don't care.
A lot of people will up their own dosage instead of following whatever's prescribed.
Now, the reason why I'm very serious about this is, and this is something I'm not going to go into too much details, but unfortunately, my mom took a diet pill.
Great, Cash.
Yeah, unfortunately, my mom took a diet pill when the early days. I'm not going to name which one, And unfortunately, it fucked up her heart.
Yeah.
It really did.
And things back in the day were pure speed.
Yeah, they fucked up her heart badly.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of the, I think that was the contributing cause to her early death, to be honest with you. So I'm very, very reluctant with these pharmaceutical companies. I do not trust them. I think they're just terrible. I don't trust them. I just don't. I think people need to, there's better ways to try. I mean, some people you get lucky and I'm glad for you, but some people you got to be careful with these motherfuckers. They don't care.
No, they don't. It's all about the money. And then when you find out you're paying $300 for a medication for a month's supply, it costs them $4.95 to make that medication.
Yeah, because R&D is expensive.
They're making a 300% profit on every medication you buy.
Well, to be fair, I'm not the defender of pharmaceutical companies, but a lot of the R&D is done in the United States as opposed to other countries that just kind of grab our R&D and they don't do anything. They just kind of just grab our research. So when you're paying $300 a pill, a lot of times you're paying for the R&D that led up to that pill being formed.
Yeah, but that gets paid off, but the price never goes down. The only time you will get a generic supplement is when the patents expire.
Yeah, I mean,
you tell me how you can get a generic supplement that's $12.95, but if you want to get the brand, it's $312.95.
Wow.
But there's really no difference in the actual drug itself, the fillers, but not the drug itself.
I agree with you with that. There's too much greed in it. I understand companies do need to make money for their R&D, but it does get to a point where it gets predatory and it gets a little bit too much.
Mm-hmm.
You see this conversation? I'd rather have had this conversation than the conversation about fucking LOLCOWS.
I can't believe she did a whole live on that. And I really was upset about Nonsense pronouncing it that way and Nonsense's list. Nonsense can do whatever content she wants, just like you can, but that's not content. That's really bad.
This is no content. This is no content. This is no content. I don't know what we're gonna have to make up a word for this.
Yeah. It's I don't know, this world scares me. I got a 10.5-year-old girl who came home and told me that she's fat.
How old is she? 10?
10.5.
Oh
and she wants to start wearing mascara and stuff because all the other girls in her class are. Well, I'm not their mother. And you're not fat. You were just at the doctor's, and he actually said, you are perfect. You're within the range, and you're just good. This girl has no belly. Okay.
Yeah, the only fat
I'm dealing
one
with
is
fat
Duke.
already at 10.5.
Duke is fat. Sir Duke is fat too.
He's a little overweight. But he's a big tomcat, in fairness, and he's neutered. So we can't have no babies, I'm not contributing to the population here. Both my animals are neutered. I get every animal I get neutered or spayed. Immediately, as soon as they're old enough, I'm not having no babies. But he can't help it, Tim. He's a big tomcat. And it requires a lot of fuel, a lot of food to keep that body going.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, he's on diet treats now.
Yeah, okay. He's a fat cat. That's true. A lot of R&D is funded by the government. That is very true. But the thing is there's a reason why I never buy stocks that have anything to do with medical, because that is like a gamble. A lot of times their R&Ds are like fucking never, almost 90% of them just become nothing, like literally nothing. You don't get nothing. It's a cutthroat business, and sometimes.
But there's some pharmaceutical companies making billions.
Oh yeah, there's some
billions,
a lot of money, and it's a very corrupt and fucked up situation there. It's like
Tim, for one medication, without any coupons, any discount, or anything, for me to be able to be discharged from the hospital was over $1,200 for a 30-day supply. When there is something on the market that does the exact same thing, but the doctors are all pushing the new brand out and refuse to give you anything else. Thank God for the pharmacist doing the work that he did and found me all the discounts and coupons after having to pay $900 the first month. But then after the 3 months, my doctor did finally agree to let me get the lesser brand, the less expensive brand. But there's no an inhaler that's been around longer than I have been are still $50 to $100 a piece. Are you kidding me? Come on. It's all about money, not about how they can make. But then again, there are some that do the research and do it because they actually do care. Like with ED, I was watching that special last night and my heart broke for them kids. And sadly, all 3 cases had passed
Oh
away.
my God. So my daughter has an autoimmune disorder. Her medicine is 1 shot a week is $27,000 a month.
Oh my God.
Yikes. That's bad.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, like that's the problem. I think like a lot of life-saving medication should not be costing you like a lot of money. Honestly, like society should be like a situation where there should be some sort of discussion where life-saving medication should be given for some sort of government help more so than others. That's crazy to me, actually.
Supposedly, one of the things Trump has claimed that he wants to do is put a stop to the pharmaceutical companies charging what they're charging.
Well,
Let's see if he actually does it.
Yeah, well, he's got a lot on his plate right now.
Mm-hmm.
Just started another
little war. Yeah, I know.
War. You know, he just did something with Venezuela. Then he's done a little war.
Oh,
I have a feeling this is honestly.
We're supporting the Ukraine and Russian war. Now we're over there in Iran. And in between Ukraine and Russia and Iran, we went to Venezuela. Where's all this money coming from?
You get paid.
Yeah,
it comes from your taxes.
Yeah, exactly.
It comes from your taxes.
Ridiculous. And then they're been talking all for the last 8-9 months about we're going to do $1,000 stimulus / payments.
What they need to do,
tariff payments, but the tariffs got reversed.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, there needs to be a situation that there needs to be a discussion about lowering the price of food because food is way overpriced in the United States in comparison to other countries. I don't know why. There needs to be a conversation about medications because people shouldn't pay $27,000 for a shot a month. That's kind of crazy. That's pretty fucking nuts. No one has that type of money. Not unless you're a multimillionaire. You do not have that type of money. People are broke. And $1,000 stimulus does nothing for the average Joe. It might help them a little bit for that month or not.
For that yeah.
But it's not gonna do visible change in the economy. And it's just like, and also there's a problem with food. Food is not food. It is not proper anymore. It's like it's to the point where even the CEO doesn't want to eat his own food. Did you see that hamburger commercial with the CEO trying to eat his own hamburger? Yeah. He doesn't even bite it. He doesn't even want to eat that shit. And he wants to serve it and sell it. And he calls it a product. When a motherfucker comes up to me and tries to sell me food and calls his food a product, I'm not eating it. I'm sorry. It's got to be called food. You're going to have to care about that food a little bit. I go into a fucking butcher and he makes me a fucking, when I ate meat, I go back then, it better be a good fucking sandwich. If I go into a vegan restaurant and I'm like ordering a vegan meal, person better not come in there and be like, this is our product. No, I want to know what type of food this is and how well you cooked it.
Mm-hmm.
And some passion for your fucking food.
Yeah, Rebel Soul. I heard you heard about that, right, B Tim?
What?
About Walmart was purposely misweighing meats and charging twice what the meat was, what they should have really charged for it.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the problem with Walmart. Walmart is like, especially with the new tags, the digital tagging system, that they're stating that it just changes randomly, and it can change like before you even like you could pick it up one point, it'd be one price, and then right before you cash it out, it can be changed right away.
I agree with you, Cash. There should be no person suffering in the world. The Ukraine and the UK energy companies have removed fixed price offers Wow, for fuel. It's increased energy prices. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, let me tell you something. In the end of the day, the only piece of advice I would probably give you is probably invest in an energy company right now because their stock is probably gonna go up because that's how it goes. Whenever a war or conflict happens with oil like this, energy is gonna pop. The actual stocks like Exxon, all these things are gonna pop off and get higher and higher and higher. And that's because they're going to be able to sell their barrel of oil that they were selling for $70 or $80. They're going to sell it for $100 a barrel.
Right.
And for their commodity is going to be less work, more money.
Yep.
That's pretty much it.
For all of us to have to scrape together somehow to pay for $2 gas went up in Poland in one day. $2 gas went up. Holy cow.
Yeah.
That's insane. You see, I don't know. I don't know what the fix is. There's so much shit going on. It's like
I don't know what
the world's going to implode. I swear.
Well, it is what it is. Could be worse.
Could be, I guess. I don't know, but it could be.
You could be BJ.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. Look, I get baby fever, but see, these babies, they don't live with me forever. Well, that's not true anymore. But these ones wouldn't. I get to give them back. I couldn't. I could have a baby right now if I wanted one. Not me personally, but I mean, I could have a baby in my custody. Yeah, no, thank you. I'm crazy now dealing with an 8 and a 10-year-old. Nope. But I do get baby fever. But other than that, the BJ has nothing in life that I would want. I would never. No, I have to get out of the house, and not just to do school drop off or pick up. I actually have to get out of the house. I also do not rely on junk food and fast food drive-through restaurants to feed mine. I also take showers on a regular basis, and I don't stream 2 and 3 times every day because like reality, I have a life. Anyway, yeah. Oof. She's just every man's dream, isn't she? Orange Man hates us and he's getting revenge from the world. I hate that man. Look. I enjoy doing things with my family. I enjoy reading with the kids. We have fun when we read a story. We don't just sit there and mundanely read. We actually have fun when we're reading a story. You can make it fun so the kids want to participate. It's not hard and it don't take much time. Play a board game. Get out a deck of cards. Play war or go fish or something. It doesn't take a lot of time, but it's time that you can't replace with nothing else. I don't know. I'm different, I guess. That's just my opinion, though. Life changes for the good or bad in an instant. Protect your mind. It sure does. March sucks. The 10th is my son's birthday. The 17th is my husband's. And the 19th is our anniversary. And this year I will be all alone for all of it. For the first time. I wish my kids wanted to hang out more. Yeah, I'm enjoying it now before they get older and don't. No, Samantha, even though according to BJ, I'm the beggar. I'm like, yeah, okay. I have to, my people in my chat have to remind me to do a damn goal. I forget most of the time. Yeah, I know. But I'm ready to just take this damn science fair project and yeah, I've about had it. If you guys don't want to listen to this, we don't have to. We do not. I am okay with that. Trust and believe. Because the funny part, I mean, all she's going to do is keep calling nonsense out for the way she pronounces LOLCOWS. I didn't understand it, but okay. Our church is losing his mind. Oh, that's the porch lie. No, yeah. Do you know that Hulk Hogan had a hidden room? I didn't know he had a hidden room, but apparently he did. And the FBI's finally got into it. Don't know what's in it. I don't under. I mean, does he have all the secrets of and all the dirt on all the wrestlers? I mean, I don't know. There's always been shit involved in that shit. Come on now. That shit was as fake as could be. It was strictly entertainment. I just kicked myself. Well, I didn't kick myself, but yeah, that shit was just strictly entertainment. It was never anything more than that. People always, why are you, I didn't enlarge you. Why are you enlarging on me? Okay. Why did that blow up like that? Where did I put it? Okay. It's not going to give it to me that way. Right. Oh, it did give it to me. Shit. It was right there. Did you hear about this? Watch this, BTM.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Oh. It enlarged it so much. What the hell is it doing? This is about, oh, good Lord. I am ready to throw this computer out. But, it's going to make me go the whole way back down. Unbelievable. I don't like how it does this. Sir Duke, you're not coming out here because I just took you out of my cords. I'm not letting you back out here to tangle with my cords. You'll have some insight on this. Okay, this is about AI and utility meters, the impact on your utility bills, what AI centers do. Listen to this. Listen to this. Wrestling is not real. Oh my God. I used to, exactly, Wolf Rider, and I want those memories. Birthday month, March 1st, my oldest nephew. Or my husband's sixth cousin. The 12th is my nephew's birthday, the one that was missing for a year, and we couldn't get any help from law enforcement from until they found his remains a year later. But yeah, his birthday's the 12th as well. March is a screwed up month for me. It's going to be hard, this one. I'm dreading it. And every day it gets closer, it's playing harder and harder. But listen to this. This is about the impact of AI data centers on residents and their utility bills. And this is ABC News. I'll drop the link. Okay.
An ABC News investigation. Half of all the new demand for electricity over the next 5 years in the U.S. is expected to come from data centers. They are the backbone of AI technology. In partnership with our stations across the country, our Elizabeth Schulze shows us how they're dividing communities, bringing the promise of new jobs, but fears of higher utility bills.
This was the sound at Laura Evans' home in suburban Chicago last
Can I explain something for a second?
When
I watched a video.
Data center, 1,000 feet.
Go ahead.
I watched a video on this. Basically, data centers. The one thing AI companies don't want to tell you is that they don't have enough power for the AI centers at all. Even if they tapped into the national grid, there's not enough. For them to power one Stargate, I think that's what they call the Amazon thing, whatever the AI data center, whatever they want to do. They need about 10 nuclear power plants built right now, this second. They don't have enough power. So a lot of times that they're tapping into these data, this is a general fear, but that also means that a lot of your data centers that they're talking about are probably can't be built because even if they built all the data centers they wanted to, they don't have enough power that exists at this particular moment. The last nuclear power plant was built in 1980 something, I think, and they would need these power plants today, like literally right this moment. So they don't have enough power plants. They just don't. So that's what the main problem is with a lot of these AI companies is that they don't have enough power plants, and they're trying
No
to
one's
tap
stepping in line to build them either.
Yeah, and they're trying to tap into these. That's why I was telling people like look into energy, because if I was a AI company, I'd probably start investing in my own power grid, like my own power plants, basically, and figure out maybe like a nuclear power plant or something like that.
Angie Girl says, is it power and cooling or mostly power?
It's power. You need power to cool. But you're talking about like, let me see, like for instance, I'll give you an example. Let me see. Amazon's Star Data Center.
Going to play poker. All right, thanks, Cash.
So basically this Stargate.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Cash. I won $14 on that free quick pick for the lottery. Sure did, and I kept it. I didn't buy another ticket. No, I didn't. I kept the $14. You know I'm a budget bitch. But I was thrilled because I won it on a quick pick that I won. So, hey, that's the extent.
So
have fun. Good luck.
To run the Stargate data center from Amazon, its capacity to reach the total would be 7 to 10 gigawatts.
Wow. That's a lot.
So to give you an idea, how much does 7 gigawatts power in the US? About 5 to 5.6 million homes. So
that's insane.
So you have an issue where that's just one data center. That's one Amazon Stargate data center. Now imagine now you have multiple data centers being built. There's not enough. For instance, the capacity context of 7 gigawatt represents a significant portion of energy infrastructure, often equivalent to the output of 7 nuclear reactors. So you need 7 to 10 nuclear reactors to power one data center. So this whole idea, so that is a genuine fear that a data center will go into the power grid and overextend it and make it go like boom. But there's not enough power in our infrastructure to power these data centers. And that is the main problem, I think, with like, chat EBT, you know what I mean? Like the open AI stuff,
right?
Is because they don't have enough nuclear power plants to exist. So this is what they not want to tell you. So when some AI company comes up to you and says, we're going to replace everyone in 2028, then you should ask them, where's your nuclear power? Where's your 10 nuclear power plants or 20 nuclear power plants? Because
they would actually benefit by having their own power grids.
That's the problem. Do you know how long it takes to build a nuclear power plant?
And they're not going to do it. And the expense, they're not going to do it.
How long does it take to build a nuclear power plant? US. It says here 10 to 15 years it takes. So imagine you have to build 10 of them. And the amount, and like how much money you think it'll cost you to build a nuclear power plant?
That's not going to happen.
So unless we've discovered like some insane energy ability to process energy, like a new thing that's better than nuclear power plants, because power plants are probably the most efficient, like out of all the other ways, is the most efficient way to produce power at this particular moment. So there's not enough power. And they want to just tap into the regular grid. But the problem is the regular grid is not going to support the data centers. They're just not.
No. I think we're going to have a serious mess on our hands.
So I just want people to realize that. So everyone that fears the AIs are going to take over, or everyone that thinks like the data centers they don't have enough power. I mean, for instance, let's see, How many data centers?
Let me answer this question real quick. Tanya, no, it's not real. I used to, when I'd be on, there had to be a paramedic we had to have a unit at the arena for any wrestling matches. It's just standard. And I unfortunately worked many of them. I know a lot of the wrestlers, met them all, went out partying with them. Man, I would go in the back and peel the busted blood packs off their skin and put new ones on. It was now there was some mess ups where people did actually get hurt here and there.
Yeah. Also, you have another issue. The other issue is that RAM is getting really expensive and GPUs are getting expensive. The issue is with GPUs and RAM is that they only really have they're useful for 2 to 3 years, and they become kind of less effective over time or less wanted over time. So you have a situation where these AI companies are buying a bunch of GPUs and stuff like that, and RAM that's going to be only good for 2 years, 2 to 3 years, but they don't have enough power to power these power plants for the next 10 years. So you do the math and you see like there's a giant bubble because they have to spend all this money for this product.
Yep. All right, let me play some of the video, see what they have to say. They should actually say exactly what you've been saying, but who knows?
From her backyard.
And it never goes away.
Never goes away. Laura tells us the data center emits a low hum 24/7, and it's not just the noise taking a toll. She says in the last year, her average electricity bill has spiked 23%.
And how do you budget when it's changing that much in 1 year?
You can't. And the electric company warned prices could rise even more. They need more power at the data centers. Saying one reason why is increased electricity use from data centers and artificial intelligence.
The energy demand from these facilities affects our ability to meet clean energy goals, have a livable planet, and also just pay our bills.
ABC News and our owned and affiliated stations spoke with communities across the country, grappling with the rapid buildup of data centers to support the AI boom. An analysis from our data team found there are more than 3,000 data centers in the U.S. About 1,200 more are now under construction or soon to be built.
If you're watching a show or if you're using
Did you hear that?
Ultimately a lot of the computation happening there, or at least the storage for that thing is in a data center somewhere.
It won't pause. And there's 1,200 being built, and this report was just done. Oh.
And our analysis finds a majority of the country's large data centers are or will be in cities, towns, or developed suburbs.
You need a really well-developed, very consistent grid. They need to be extremely reliable in the energy that they use, because if a data center suddenly goes out, if it completely loses power, all the tens of thousands of people who are interacting with it are suddenly going to be very mad.
When these data centers go offline, gear apps can go down almost right away.
Exactly.
So this is pretty much as close as we're going to get to where this data center is popping up. It's just a massive construction site. Hard to comprehend the scale of this.
A 2-hour drive north of Laura's home, we visited the site of what will be one of the biggest data centers in the U.S. in the small town of Port Washington, Wisconsin.
Oh, boy.
A $15 billion project backed by
$15
OpenAI
billion?
and Oracle. That's part of the White House's Stargate initiative, announced on President Trump's second day
I told you
in
about
office.
Stargate.
Yeah.
Probably like how much power one Stargate thing's gonna how much power.
Where are they going to get this power from? This thing's going to be massive, and it's going to require all that. Where are they getting it?
Well,
That
what's
little
gonna
town don't have
happen?
that.
What's gonna happen is I wouldn't be shocked that some sort of bill is gonna be passed in the next year that's going to green light fast building of energy centers, basically power plants, nuclear power plants. So
That's a scary thought.
you might get a nuclear power plant built right near your data centers. And that's what you're going to have to do, because they're going to have to build these things incredibly fast. They're not going to wait 15 years or 10 years. They don't even have 2 years. They have to get these things out now.
Yeah,
Because
these
if they
centers, there's 1,200 of these being built right now.
Yeah,
They
and
don't
the
have
thing
time.
is, the reason why they probably want to rush this out right now is because if they don't rush out these power plants, the companies are going to go bankrupt. They're not going to be able to. They're just going to burn through money, and it's going to cause this AI bubble is going to burst, and it's going to cause a lot of very important people a lot of money. So it's just kind of like, think of the AI bubble as like your tech bubble. Remember the tech bubble where like a website was developed and somehow it was worth $1 billion or a ridiculous sum of money? And it's because at the time, the technology, the idea was good, but the technology did not actually exist to make it viably profitable. It was not profitable at that time, you know? And a lot of times it's just, that's the same thing that's happening with data centers and AI programs, is because it is not a profitable business at this time. And there's not the infrastructure built to supply those things. So that's a situation. Personally, if I was to guess, you're probably going to see two things either happen. These companies are going to go fucking bankrupt in the next 2 years, or you're going to hear the president talk about building power plants. This might be this is my conspiracy theory hat coming on, why suddenly the president wants to go to fucking Venezuela and Iran and start wars where there's a huge amount of oil and coal and stuff like that, when suddenly your country is in need of massive amounts of energy to build AI, which could be a conspiracy theory, a tinfoil hat theory, but kind of weird.
It's a tinfoil hat theory, though. I really don't, because it kind of makes sense.
I mean, when you need about a bit like all this energy, and then suddenly you're now toppling regimes that have huge oil reserves and no energy, it kind of makes you wonder what's going on. So I don't know. That's my conspiracy theory kind of thing, and I think, yeah, it could
Good question, Angie girl. Crazy question is, why do people think we need any of it?
Well, the thing is that once you build, a lot of these people want to build. They want to build. Yeah, maybe that's why they're talking about Canada, because they have a lot of energy too, and they also have a lot of coal and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but
the natural resources.
I think they want to build these things because they want to basically. A lot of these people believe that it's a couple of reasons. One is that it's just like this gold rush to make a bunch of money. Whoever builds the first AI that actually becomes profitable will make Amazon look like chump change. They will be able to do crazy things with it. And
you're right, we're all going to pay for it. That's who's going to pay for it, us.
Another thing is that a lot of these people are in fantasy land because they don't quite understand what AI is capable of and what is the limitations of AI. You talk to any serious person with technology, they'll sit there and be like, they're in fantasy land. They're in science fiction land when they talk about this stuff. And then you add hype and billions of dollars, that's what's happening. I think, honestly, the technology they're expecting is not to the degree they think they're going to get. And I think it's just going to be a disastrous bubble that's going to burst because the technology and the infrastructure is not there yet.
No. And him, I don't know. I have no idea. And where's the bulk of the power coming from right now? You had a good established trade with us, but he'd rather go to war elsewhere.
Well, you're not quite.
You're
not quite understanding that Iran was basically selling their. For instance, Cuba is basically not getting any oil from Russia. We've stopped it all from going there, and that's why that's another thing with Cuba. But also, Iran was basically sending oil to Russia and China, like actually China, like basically. And guess what? What happens to the oil if it gets a new democracy and all that stuff? Where do you think the oil is going to go? And who's going to have control of it? Because guess what? Instead of them accepting the yen anymore for Iran's not going to need desire to accept the yen the Chinese currency, because that's what they were exchanging for their oil, Chinese currency and goods. Suddenly that the United States is in play and that they accept the dollar, it makes the dollar more dominant and stronger. But also you go into like Venezuela that has basically crude oil that is, they can't drill because their technology is not up to date, and they hold like the largest reserve you got there. I mean, you got a lot of places that suddenly got these major changes coming in when you need a bunch of power to start coming in. It's kind of weird.
This here should be concerning for everybody, what they're building right now. What is actually being built. And I feel for the people that live in that quaint little community. Hey, Claire. Let's see what else they say.
This sits on a plot of farmland bigger than 500 football fields and will eventually use about the same amount of electricity needed to keep the
Look
lights
how
on
big
in
that
all the
is.
homes in Philadelphia.
They'd be putting power lines that are taller than apparently the Statue of Liberty.
Tom Utek has lived on this land for 40 years. He's an artist who draws inspiration from its natural beauty. Last
wow.
year, he got a letter from his utility company saying it plans to build a massive power line for the data center right across his property.
I had no choice. And basically, they're saying that if you don't agree, we will take it by eminent domain.
They'll just take over your land.
Yeah. And we'll fight it to the end.
He showed us where the power line would go, wiping out dozens of trees he planted.
There's no way this environment around this neighborhood could ever be the same if it's cut in half again by these giant things.
We expect attendees will act in a civil manner at all times.
At a town hall this month, we saw how the data center is dividing the community.
We need clarity, and we need it now because we are not going to pay double the amount of our utility bills. Do you understand that?
These are good paying union jobs that are part of a once in a generation investment in Port Washington.
Mayor Ted Knight.
Okay, but you know what? The good pay doesn't matter when your cost of living has quadrupled.
Ends the project.
These are huge companies that are kind of the face of AI
Yeah,
right
you're not
now.
gonna beat them.
OpenAI, Oracle. Are you convinced that they will be willing to invest in this community?
They've been awesome. I mean, they have met every expectation we've given them.
Look at that shit. When a politician, let me tell you something. I know we don't get into politics.
Jobs and bring in much needed tax revenue.
Can you stop it? I know we don't get into much politics, but when a politician smiles, everyone's getting fucked. Everyone's getting fucked over. Yeah, they've been great. They've been wonderful. You know,
they are destroyed. Did you see how big that's going to be? They are destroying that beautiful town.
Yeah, but you know the sad thing is that like the most important thing about America is the farmland. It's literally the fucking breadbasket of the fucking world. And we are just destroying it to build this bullshit. Absolute bullshit that in 5 years from now, if they do not get enough power and they do not make money, is going to be a ghost town. And also a data center does not build jobs. I'm sorry, it does not. There's probably for a data
We're
center.
talking about the construction jobs. That's about all that's going to be, but they're going to be gone when the construction's done.
Yeah, you're just basically going to have this giant data center that's going to burn through all the energy, and that's pretty much it.
And like she said, they're going to see their bills, and their bills are going to go through the roof. So even if they do get a decent paying job at this center, at the data center, they're not going to be making that money because they're going to be paying for, and then just the damage that it's doing to the land and to the town. That thing is huge. And you said it needs how many nuclear reactor power plants would they need just to power this?
My greatest fear was that I would wake up one day and our downtown would be a ghost town again. And as a dad who raised my kids here and was born and raised here, I wanted this to be a better place.
But some residents still aren't buying it. The mayor even facing an attempt to recall him from office that ultimately failed. This video shows one opponent who chanted recall at a city meeting last December. She's handcuffed and physically removed from the meeting by police.
It was incredibly shocking. I never imagined anything like that ever happening.
There was a pretty heated moment a couple months ago at one of the council meetings.
What are you doing?
How do you react to the backlash from the video?
How do I react to it? I can play you the voicemails of the threats I received from all over the country to my family's safety. I can play you the voicemails of
the BJ defense
from all over the country.
The BJ defense. Even the politician does the BJ defense. My family gets threatened too, y'all. All he needs to do is a fucking bullshit baby shower and maybe some but he just did the BJ defense. I swear to God, there's no difference between the drama community and fucking politicians. I swear to God. I think if we all could just run for office, it'd be the same fucking shit. It would be the same shit. It would be the same shit.
It's BHB.
That's BHB. My family was threatened. And, you know, like he was smiling before. Oh, they were the greatest ever. And in the moment, like they says, well, what about you abusing your power to build something that majority of your voters hate? The majority of your voters hate and think is going to destroy your town and everything. My family was threatened by a bunch of people. Well, sir, I mean, what about the fucking town that doesn't? You were elected.
That you're destroying.
Yeah, you were elected by the people, and the people don't want your fucking bullshit. This bullshit in their country, in their like state.
I wouldn't want it either. Chaz says, that poor man, I swear to God, if someone came to me telling me they were taking my land, if I didn't agree, I would sell my soul to the devil to fight them as long as I could. Land is sacred.
Well,
I've already told.
The problem is, Kathy, is that eminent domain gets abused. It's supposed to really be used for situations like you're building a fucking subway system or something that is like important. It's not supposed to be used for fucking private companies to steal your land so that the government can sell it to the private company.
But they do it.
And then they build data centers and they don't have to pay you money. It's so anti-capitalism to the point it's communism. It's literal communism.
My friends back in PA, because I'm from Pennsylvania, but I'm a transplant in Florida. But the power company was putting up power lines, new grid, new hole, and it was running right through their property. They had two choices: take what was offered to them, or they were going to use eminent domain and take it for free.
Yeah, it's communism.
Don't get me wrong; they gave them a nice chunk of money. Now,
but you know what?
They gave them a nice chunk of money, more than it would have been worth if they just sold it themselves.
But you know what?
So
but the thing is that we sit here and we say, just like they tell people you have to pay $27,000 for a fucking shop because of capitalism, then the same thing should apply to the corporations where you can decide whether to sell your land or not. And that's the thing. Like, if you want to live in a capitalist society where we're all fucking have the rights to sell and buy and everything like that, that's fine. But don't spoonful me bullshit communism concepts where the government can take your land like China.
Yeah.
Fuck that. No. If it's all capitalism, or we start getting fucking benefits of, certain benefits that we should probably have gotten. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I just don't. I'm more of the concept of this. The reason why this country has a lot of problems is because it is not a capitalist country. It is not. The government picks and chooses winners all the time, and that is not capitalism. Sorry. If your company fails, you go bankrupt. Not because you're a billionaire and you're friends with the senator, you should not be saved.
It's so sad. The farmland and the wildlife will be gone. Terribly sad. It is. That's part of the problem we have down here. Overdevelopment. And that's why we have wild pigs and bears and black panthers and turkeys. And I don't live in the country, but that's how it is in Florida because there's areas so overdeveloped. And even the lands that are so swampy, they're finding ways to develop them anyway.
So Betty? Betty's out there? Fucking Betty.
Only a couple hours away, yeah, unfortunately.
Goddamn Betty. She gets around. She gets around, that's
for
sure.
God, she's suing the world right now, She's filing all these lawsuits. And she's raising all this money to put somebody else as a candidate for sheriff in Sumner County so that she can get Craddock out of there, and she's going to fund it. She's going to raise the money for this candidate, and then she's suing everybody, and she's going to raise all this money. Yet she can't raise the money for her own damn defense.
She can't. Bro, she's just a piece of shit. Like, let's be real. Her, Dolly, all of them are just pieces of shit. And it's like, it just shows you, like, sometimes I contemplate I contemplate like, is it really like the government, like these corporations that purposely push these people up that should not be around? Like Betty, if we were like lived without the internet, she would be a fucking homeless loser, fucking begging for change on the corner of fucking Walmart. Same thing with Dolly. Dolly would be
Down here,
working
they
at
make some
7-Eleven.
money.
Well, you know what I mean, like begging for change. But you know,
Yeah.
like Dolly was working at he would be still working at the 7-Eleven. And that's the truth.
It's a job. I don't look. They had these two reporters went undercover as homeless people and held signs, and for 24 hours they, asked for money. You would not believe how much money they got. Nobody knew it was them either because they didn't say anything about it until they were done. It was insane. That one dude, he goes out every day. He goes to the gas station, switches his clothes. He lives in a $500,000 house paid for by begging. He was averaging $8,000 a month. He
That's
goes
crazy.
out with no shoes on, all these ripped clothes, acting like he's got some issues and stuff. Oh, yeah. And his fiance had no idea that that's well, not his fiance. She was his girlfriend at that time. She had no idea that that's what he did. So, and she was giving him money every month and doing without because she felt bad because he didn't have anything. So she was doing without to give him money every month. All the while he's out there begging, living in a $500,000 house, laid out like no other. And she's living in this little rinky-dink place, scraping by. So she had, it was on that one show, Tammy Roman's show on VH or MTV. It's either MTV or VH1. Needing a secret life. So you have your partner checked out, or she had him checked out, and she didn't leave him. She stayed with him. It's because he cut down going out doing it every day. He only went out every other day. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, the dude was living large, man. I was like blown away. And it's not like that for all of them. Trust me, it's not. But there are some that, it's crazy.
In statements to ABC News, the tech companies behind the Wisconsin project pointed to economic benefits for the region. OpenAI said, in Wisconsin and across all our U.S. Stargate sites, we are committed to paying our own way on energy so that our operations do not increase local electricity prices.
But it has.
Oracle added it will invest in wind, solar, and batteries, which means
is
more
bullshit.
reliable, affordable energy will be
That's
available to local families and businesses.
See, like, this is bullshit. There is no way that a wind and power and solar and all those things will ever power those facilities. Number two, the technology is just not there. Wind energy, I'm a person who's an environmentalist. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a complete, I'm not like this situation. But like, let's look up like how much power does, let's say, how much power does solar energy produce? Let's say factory. Let's put factory there. So basically it says 100, it says, so commercial factory solar rooftop systems typically produce 135,000 to 160,000 kilowatts hourly. That's not going to be enough.
Not this, just this place alone is freaking huge.
So
that's not including all the other places they're building and already running.
So, and this is about 200 to 250 fucking panels. And the problem is that they're only efficient for a couple of years and they degrade after a while. Another issue is the materials to make these solar panels. You have to get special materials from fucking Africa, and it's just not enough. There's not enough to produce. You would have to fucking fill up an entire desert of this shit, and it's just not. That still wouldn't be enough. Wind power is a joke. Wind turbines do not make that much energy.
If they did, there'd be a lot more of them.
Like a typical onshore wind turbine is 2.5 to 3 MW capacity, produces 6 to 9 million kilowatts of electricity annually. That's not enough. That's like the best case scenario. So like this is like a corporate fucking bullshit talk where they sit there and like, well, we're going to actually invest in solar energy and wind turbines because these are buzzwords, because they know that this is like bullshit. What they need, and because what they need is they're tapping into the power system right now to save their businesses, and they're saying, fuck you. We don't care if your power bill goes up. We don't care if the fucking grid can't handle this because it's not built for it. We don't care if like you lose power every so often or days or maybe even a week. We don't care as long as we get priority energy. And then the situation is that they don't care, because this whole thing is a fucking giant scheme by a bunch of billionaires to make even more billions of dollars for fucking nothing.
Yeah. And every time you turn around, your power company's asking for another increase, saying they have to update the grid, they have to do this, they have to do that every time you turn around. It's ridiculous. Don't tell me it's not going to affect people.
It's absolutely good. And the fact is that, you know, people are being sold this fucking dream that, like, you know, AI is going to come around and it's going to fix the world, and, you know, it's going to be the best thing in the world. But the truth of the matter is, let's be real. An AI can just tell you, you know, it can give you recommendations. You know who changes the world? Humans, not fucking AI. AIs can give you better probability, I'm sure, if the technology gets improved to a certain degree. But like, at the end of the day, humans decide what they're going to do and what they're not going to do. Yeah. And if the AI says, hey, you know, if you keep up this pollution and all these terrible fucked up things, we're going to have a shittier world. You think they're going to, but your profits are going to go down by 50%. You think they're going to listen to that fucking AI? No, they're not.
No,
they don't give a fuck
at all.
So I don't know.
We'll finish this. It's almost over.
And Tom Utek's utility company tells us the route it has chosen for the power line offers a lower cost to ratepayers and maximizes the use of existing corridors.
Why should people who don't live in this area, might not ever come to this part of Wisconsin, care about what's happening?
They should care because it's their backyard next.
Back in Laura Evans' backyard in Aurora, Illinois, local officials made the decision to put a 180-day pause on building new data centers.
We basically put a pause to make sure that if these data centers want to come in, that they can be good neighbors going forward and try to really address some of the concerns that our citizens have.
The city's pause on new data centers, which ends next month, was a way to buy time for local officials like Allison Lindbergh to put new regulations in place.
Is a conversation around how to regulate data centers happening fast enough as how much they're popping up right now?
I definitely think that the regulations need to be happening faster. The fact that we, as this smallish city, are the ones that are leading in this is frankly pretty surprising, considering the magnitude of the impact of these data centers.
In a statement to ABC News, the data center just behind Laura's home apologized to neighbors and said it is committed to supporting policies that accelerate new power supply and grid technologies to improve reliability and moderate costs over time. And it installed temporary noise barriers while permanent engineered solutions were being designed and fabricated.
Some proponents of this technology say this is the future. What do you say to that?
Build it somewhere else and just make sure it's done right, because this isn't right.
So basically bullshit. They don't care. I mean, like, at the end of the day, they do not care. And that's the problem with these people. They do not care, and your government doesn't care because they're probably just going to make money from it somehow. I mean, it's just how it is. But I always find it kind of suspicious that suddenly we need this massive amounts of power, and suddenly we're invading all these countries that suddenly have fucking massive amounts of oil unused. I think that's kind of funny. I don't know. It's a conspiracy theory.
It won't pause. It won't stay paused.
Oh, okay. It's a conspiracy theory. It's a conspiracy theory, but it's my conspiracy theory. I just think it's a little weird. We will see, right? We will see.
Yep. But it's 7:00. I got to get off here. I got some
all
things
right,
to do with my
Kathy. It was
little.
interesting. I'll talk to you later.
Thank you for coming up.
No
I
problem.
appreciate it. I missed you. I'm glad you're back around. I know you've been busy, but thanks for coming up.
Yeah, usually I have like today was a little bit short of a day, but see what happens tomorrow. I'll see you. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, I'm gonna spend some time with my littles and see Mama Kathy was smart and had dinner and everything already ready. Yeah. But thanks for just hanging out with me. I just wanted to hang out today. I just couldn't get into the other stuff. I'm sorry. I just thought it was stupid. But yeah. You guys go out in these streets, have some fun, have some laughs, be the best misfit you can be. Do all that YouTube stuff, the subs up, the like, the share, the comments. If there's something you want to look at, let me know. We are going to be doing a little bit more on Clancy. I want to go over the search warrants and there's some other things. And then there's some other current stories I want to talk about too. But if old BJ over there does something, hey, we'll look at it. Betty, all of them. That's what I do. Anyway, thank you all for hanging with me. Thank you for the membership renewal updates or renewals or whatever, and the new one. And thank you for the super chats. I appreciate you all. I was on here an hour longer than I wanted to be, but that's okay. I'm learning about the Hispanic wedding traditions. Oh, that's cool. I loved watching the different weddings and stuff, and then they started doing everything the same, and it just. But yeah, I like learning that kind of stuff. I like to learn about other cultures and what they do, and Oh, thank you, Kat. Yeah. I'll be here tomorrow. I'm not sure what time. It depends on my day. I'm actually excited for spring break because I have a few days off, but I do want to try to get one of these other channels going just for backup, just for security. That's awesome that you're taking the time to learn. That is so awesome. You're going to be a good mom-in-law. But you go out in these streets and be the best misfits you can be and have some fun. I'll see you. Bye.